Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos.
top of the class on a roll, hey, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah, maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah, on a roll, here we go, here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. We've got 249 people in here right now, 70 likes. Guys, smash that like button if you want to spin the wheel of pain and pleasure. 2 spots on each wheel spin for you guys to win a giveaway. Got 72 likes right now. Every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on that wheel. And again, 2 spots to win a giveaway on each spin. So smash up that like button if you guys want to win some more free NFTs. As you guys remember, last week we called, I think, half of our NFT winners, and then I said this week we would split it up, or actually you guys voted to have this week have 3, a couple people. I'm going to land on 3. We're going to do 3 people are going to get a crypto. It's just going to be a crypto giveaway, right? So we did the NFTs last week, and then we're going to take the remaining NFTs and then pick 3 people who are going to get a little chunk of your chosen altcoin. I think we're going to put possibly a poll in the Discord to figure out what crypto you guys would want to win for that giveaway. So I don't think we're going to pick the winners today, but we're going to pick them this week. Maybe tomorrow, Tony D or one of our wonderful mods, if you guys could throw a poll up either. I don't know if you guys could do polls on the chat or in Discord so we could figure out what coin these people want. I know Ada Gang is true. I know XRP Gang is here to stay. So I know those are going to be top competitors. So maybe it's XRP, Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum, maybe... I don't know. We'll pick them. Whoever makes that, Tony or Tyler or Rob or Anon or Captain, whoever makes that poll, just pick the popular ones, the ones that people like, and we'll see if we can get those. We'll see. It sounds. Brad says sounds cool. Thanks, Frankie. No problem. I just figured, we give away NFTs all the time, and we had so many winners last week. We had like over 30 winners. I think even more. So I figured, instead of just doing the same redundant thing, we'll give half of the NFTs away, and then we'll just group those other giveaways into crypto, right? So we don't have to pick 30 different names. We could just, and it changes it up, right? You get a little NFT, you get a little XRP, you get a little Cardano, get a little ApeCoin. I don't know. You guys are going to pick the assets. But again, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys. We have another amazing show for you guys tonight. We're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin, taking a look at the altcoins. What is going on with Bitcoin, right? I was in the Discord last night kind of updating you guys on my thoughts, and obviously there are some bearish things popping up on the higher time frames. I did let you guys know this morning. We did have some bullish signals on the lower time frames. Thought that maybe we'd come up a little bit in the short term before having those higher time frames play out and bring us down a little bit. Haven't really seen much of anything go on. We kind of went down a little bit, then we went back up. Now we're just kind of going sideways. So not much has happened since the morning stream. But yeah, we have some bearish things popping up. Is this going to be the end-all, be-all for this rally, or are we going to see just a healthy correction before we continue higher? I'm going to let you guys know what I think because there are some bearish things that you don't want to ignore. And then, we'll check back in on the lower time frames. Obviously, this morning I said there were bullish things. We'll see how they played out. And then I'm going to give you guys those saucy levels that you all love. But before we jump into it, guys, let's go ahead and say what is up to chat. Let's see who we got in here today. And hopefully, guys, my sound is at least somewhat decent. Hopefully, you guys can somewhat hear me. I'm just kidding. It should all be good. All right, let's see here. Okay, so first off, I just want to say, a lot of XRP, a lot of Ada Gang in here. Let's go. And then we got even Angelo saying XRP Gang. Let's go. Mixing the two. Apparently Cardano community or Cardano crew is like the new thing. I don't know. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of XRP, seeing a lot of XRP, a lot of Ada. I see Matic in there, Sand, VeChain. Okay. These are all good ones. Do BTC because Celsius won't give me mine back. Shout out to Ryesh. Hopefully you could win that giveaway and get a little bit of your Bitcoin back. But let's just go ahead and check out who we got here. Kind of weird because I can't really lean in because then you guys can't really hear me as well. So I got to kind of lean in with the microphone here. But let's see, who do we got here? We got Angelo. What is going on? Blanchard's Bees says, bing bong. Thank you for being here, Blanchard's Bees. As always, happy to have you here. Ultimately Alts, what is going on? Says, who cares about giveaways? People who like free stuff, I guess. Shout out to Ultimately Alts. Thank you for being here. Crypto Zombie, as always, good to see you here again. Thank you for tuning in. Magic Man, what is going on? This market has been pain, no pleasure today. Yeah, kind of boring. Nunzabro, what is going on? Smash the likes. Nunzabro said it, not me. Hey, guys, broke out the candle hat here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we just got a couple candles on the hat here. I like this one. This one's pretty cool. Maybe we're going to be the official hat channel of crypto where we just wear different hats every single day. But yeah, I like this one. I get a lot of, this is one gets a lot of compliments. It's like, everyone's like, are those candles on your hat? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, hey, that's cool. But let's see who else we got here. Palmetto Nick, as always, thank you for being here. Javier, thank you for being here. Palmetto Nick says, looking fresh today, Frankie. Palmetto, I can't see you right now, but you know, if I could see you, I bet you're looking pretty fresh yourself there, Palmetto Nick. Thank you for tuning in. Wick, what is going on? Welcome back, Wick. Crypto Anon is the crypt. Good seeing you again, fella. What's going on, Wick? Thank you for being here, brother. Saying what's up to Crypto Anon, if I was able to decode that correctly. Optimo, what is going on? Thank you for being here. Jolly Gray Giant, what is going on? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you for tuning in. Kevin, what is going on? Let's see. Ultimately Alt says, just tell us we can short so we can make profit. Ultimately Alts, I'll get to it, I promise. Shout out again for tuning in, man. I appreciate you. NBF Forum, thank you for being here. LFG with the candle emojis, shout out to you, man. Chemistry Bro, as always, thank you for being here. Says bing bong. What's going on, Chemistry Bro? Thank you for being here. Absolute OG. Shout out to all of our wonderful mods. They make my life amazing and not as hard as it usually as it used to be. They came in, they helped me out so much. I appreciate everything you guys do. You guys do much more than any other mod that I've ever known about on YouTube. We have an elite level of mods here, guys. They do not mess around. But shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for what you do. And Captain Kirk coming in as Captain Cryptoroo. I like it. Captain Cryptoroo, she's the crypto kangaroo. I think everybody knows that. It's an old saying from back in the day, like an old nursery rhyme. But thank you for being here, guys. I appreciate you all. Nate, what is going on? One Cool GI, what is going on? Thank you for being here. Brad, as always, happy to see you. Let's just get a couple more in here before we move on. Only You, what is going on? Don't Say Gaming. Oh, Sov Gaming and Crypto, thank you for being here. OP and Dot, yes, we could take a look at those. Let's see. Bud Lightyear, as always, thank you for being here. Bud Lightyear checking in. You have been accounted for, Bud Lightyear. Thank you for reporting for duty. Crypto Sammy, thank you for the super chat. Just straight up super chat. No text. I love that. Just looking to support the channel. Crypto Sammy, I appreciate you. Shout out to you, man. Let's see, I need to learn to trade because I can't be an NFT DJ anymore. Well, a mellow fellow, welcome to the dark side. Hey, you're in the right place, my man. You're in the right place. Robert Cadena, as always, thank you for being here. Hashtag Bitcoin Daddy, says Robert Cadena. Let's go. Flat Smack, as always, best mods ever. Thank you for being here, Flat Smack. Thank you for shouting out our amazing mods. Let's get three more in here. We got Alex O Crypto, my man Frank. What is going on, Alex? Thank you for being here. Superman TJ, TJ alt account maybe. Ooh, you never know. You never know when the boss is watching. Let's see. Liam, what is going on? FZ, what is going on? A New Way. Jacko, what is going on? Crypto, Marathoner, Lee's, and Self-Healing Spirit waiting for that 22K BTC. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. And without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and all pray to the technology gods and hope that our stream deck will work just this one time. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the charts. So here we are. Let's go ahead and pull up the daily. So we got a lot of good stuff to look at here, guys. So essentially, let's go ahead and start on our higher time frames as we have printed new weekly candles. So that is definitely worth taking a look at. Now, so for the weekly, guys, weekly VWAP is just kind of, it's money flow coming up. That is a decent sign, but your weekly VWAP is just kind of stalled out here. Are we going to get that last move up, or are we just going to roll over here on the weekly and print another red dot, which in my opinion, if we do get this thing to roll over and print us a new red dot, which could happen in the next couple weeks here, I think we will see this is kind of what is going to, this is what I'm watching right now to try to figure out if we are going to get that last move down, or if we have already bottomed, right? If we get another weekly red dot here, I would go ahead and think it's probably likely we're going to get one more decent leg down before we actually start coming up into a new cycle, or finding a bottom. So just keeping a lookout for that. Obviously, not really much happening here. We're kind of going sideways, so not much to deduce from the weekly chart, but coming on over to the daily, actually, let's go ahead and pull up the Discord. So last night we were in Discord. I dropped a couple of gems in Discord. It's pretty funny, guys. I post in the Discord, and it's like by the time I write everything out, get the screenshot of the chart, put it in the Discord, price already starts moving. And there's actually been times where I'm like, hey guys, watch out. We might, rip to this level or dump to this level. And then by the time I'm about to post it, it already happens. And I have to scratch the whole thing and make a new chart and be like, okay, well, now we're testing this area and I have to start over. But last night we were in there 11:06. It's always at the wee hours of the night. But I just popped in there to kind of give you guys an update. I said, so right now we are testing the spider line at about 24,935. If we could break through this level, I am watching the daily level at 25,359 for a rejection. This is the level that holds us back from entering that low volume gap. And if you watch the channel, you know this is the main thing that we are watching for to get that big move up to about 28 to 30K that everybody's talking about. Are we going to get it? We're going to find out. But put this in the Discord yesterday, followed it up with that was kind of the bullish side, right? We were coming up to test that major spider line, which is basically holding us back from entering that low volume gap to get that big move up. But right after that, obviously that was, the bullish thing was that we were testing that key level of resistance. But on the more bearish side, we have confirmed bear divs on the 12 and 16 hour. These are not to joke around about. These are pretty high time frames to have bearish divergences on, and they can bring us down just a bit. But we are also getting very close to printing a red dot on the daily time frame. With all this happening, while testing such an important level of resistance, it could make for a decent pullback, in my opinion. This is the make or break moment for Bitcoin. If we can break out, we could. If Bitcoin, I can't read, guys. For Bitcoin, if we can't break out here, we could come down quite a bit. And then I said we are approaching the day. And then this was kind of like it started happening, right? So I was just like, hey guys, I said we were going to maybe possibly approach this level, but now we're almost there. So watch this level for a potential rejection. And this is essentially the exact area that we wound up coming down and getting that rejection from. So just wanted to pull that up, just kind of like to, follow up with what we talked about in the Discord, just to kind of see how things played out. And as you guys can see, if we pull up this, let's go here. Let me get rid of some of this, some of these ugly lines. But you could see here, if we come down to something like the 4 hour, you can see our marked level here. Let me turn off that VPVR. And you could see, right, we came up to our spider line, right, and wicked all the way, almost all the way up to that daily level before getting our rejection down. We were a little bit far. We didn't quite come up to it, but we got pretty close. We were approaching. But we did have this spider line. This was the spider line I was talking about in that post, as well as this daily level at 25,359. So we did get a rejection, although not exactly from that level. We did get rejected pretty harshly, and now we are back down at this daily level, another key level of support that we've been keeping an eye on. Every time we come above this level, this is always our main level of support underneath us. And as you can see here, we did come down, bounced perfectly off this key level, perfectly off of it again. And now we're just kind of hanging out down here. This remains an extremely important level of support at 23,851. And you will notice here, we do have some confluence here. We do have that spider line, that white dash line coming in the same area. So you do have some confluence there for some decent support. And then so I just kind of want to touch on what has happened, kind of get everybody caught up. Now, as far as this morning, the bullish and the bearish, right? We had some bearish things popping up. We had some bullish things popping up. So for the bullish things, we did have some bullish divergences forming on the lower time frame, such as the 15-minute. The 30-minute also did have a bullish divergence, which we did not see play out too great, right? We didn't see this play out too well. We are back down below this local golden pocket. I am actually going to stretch this out and extend it. So we are stuck underneath this local golden pocket. So we're kind of just stuck in this little range between the daily level and this local golden pocket. Now, I do just want to go ahead and zoom out a little bit here. And let's just go ahead and do our typical analysis. Obviously, our money flow on the daily is still in the green, but we are getting very, very close to printing that red dot here on the daily, right? So if we do get this red dot on the daily chart, on top of the confirmed 16-hour bearish div, as well as the 12-hour bearish divergence confirmed as well, I do think there is a decent shot that we come down a bit once we print and confirm this red dot. Now, It was, the red dot was flashing on the charts last night. It was on, it was off, it came up, it disappeared, it came up, it disappeared. But we still do not have it. It's disappeared at this point, but we could have it pop up and potentially confirm here in about 2 hours is when we print our next daily candle. So you're going to want that to pop up and confirm before making any trading decisions based off of that. But if we can get this red dot to confirm, even if it's tomorrow, with these confirmed bearish divergences, we could potentially see price come down quite a bit. As you guys can see, the last red dots that we've printed on Market Cipher B were the beginnings of decent pullbacks. Granted, they were healthy pullbacks to put in, higher lows to continue higher, right? And then you got another red dot here on your momentum waves. You came down for a healthy correction before continuing higher. And now it does seem that if we print another red dot, we could potentially come down for a potentially a healthy correction before continuing higher, and maybe, just maybe, finally getting that full breakout to about 28 to 30K. But we're gonna have to wait and see what happens when we print that red dot. Are we gonna see these bearish divergences on the higher hourly time frames pull through, and that red dot turns into a death red dot that just drops us down completely? Or are we just gonna get a healthy pullback before a continuation to the upside? Now, again, your money flow on the daily is starting to round off. Nothing to panic about or anything like that. But you are still in the green pretty healthily here on the daily time frame. And again, weekly money flow basically coming up for the most part, and your VWAP is still above that zero line. So looking pretty decent there. Now, looking at your 4 hour, this was another thing that was kind of making me think that we could get some action off of these lower time frame bullish divergences, such as the 30-minute. Also, you did print one here on the 1 hour as well. As you can see, didn't play out that well as we are coming back down. You did print another red dot here, so that one did not play out as well as we would have hoped. But this was another thing that was kind of making me feel like we could get some juice out of these bullish divergences, was the fact that we did have the VWAP on the 4 hour starting to curve up. We're starting to reject a little bit here, but generally the VWAP is coming up, showing that the 4 hour may be rounding off and finding a bottom, and we have come down to a pretty important level of support. So I wouldn't be shocked if you get this 4 hour to come up, print a green dot, and you get a little bit of a bounce off of here. But granted, these lower time frame bullish divergences have basically played out and been invalidated at this point. But hopefully that green dot on the 4 hour can bring you back up just a little bit before potentially just rolling back over and coming lower. Now, some things to look at. If you are looking to get into some shorts, or maybe just some things to keep an eye on so you can stay on top of things. Main things I am looking for. For me to enter a short right now, I am going to wait for this 4 hour VWAP to kind of figure out what it wants to do. Hopefully, we could get it to round off to the upside, get us a little move upwards before crossing back down and printing a red dot. So I with the 4 hours starting to look like it's finding a bottom here, you can see the momentum wave starting to round off here. I am going to give this a little bit of time to play out, because I think we might come up a little bit more to possibly enter a short at a better entry. But some other things to look at here, guys, is the money flow, right? 4 hour money flow generally coming out. Your 2 hour money flow is coming out. VWAP coming up. This is another thing kind of making me wait. Chances are, with the 1 hour VWAP, the 2 hour VWAP, the 3 hour VWAP, and even the 4 hour coming up, chances are we could get a little bounce before we roll over and come deeper down. But one thing I'm watching closely is that 2 and 3 hour money flow crossover into the red, right? This is, the reason I like to wait for the money flow to cross below that zero line into the red is because, if we are going to get a bounce, that bounce is most likely going to happen before we get this crossover. So maybe we get a little bounce off of the 1 through the 4, or the 2 through the 4 hour. We get that little bounce. Those VWAPs come up. We get that little bounce. And then as we roll back over after that bounce is probably when you'll see that money flow get sucked a little lower into the red. So 3 hour money flow is one thing that I am really watching. 2 hour, 3 hour money flows. And then your 1 hour money flow getting dangerously close to crossing over into the red there. So these are some of the things I'm looking at to kind of gauge when the best entry would be. Now, if we get that 4 hour VWAP crossover and we do get a little bounce here, the thing that I would be looking for, I would hope, right? No way to really predict this at this point, but hopefully if that VWAP comes up By the time it crosses back over and prints that red dot, hopefully that correlates with a money flow crossover into the red on the lower time frame, so we can kind of use that 4 hours. Say, okay, the 4 hour is going to roll over. We're printing that red dot, expecting a move down on the 4 hour, and then going in that 15-minute and looking for that money flow crossover to get a good entry, right? Identifying what your trend is on a higher time frame and then going down to your lower time frames to get that entry. So I will be reassessing that before getting into a short. And main levels I am watching here, guys. Let's come over to the 1 hour. Main levels I am watching here currently, at this moment, obviously stuck between this local golden pocket and this daily level of support. Now, again, this daily level of support is one of the major levels I'm watching, 23,851. See, this is one thing, and I'm just going to bring this up, give you guys a little bit of sauce, just because I kind of see it happening here. If you look at the 30-minute, where we were looking for those bull divs, I would have really, really liked it better if we were coming down. We didn't come down and fully touch this daily level, right? I do like for price to come down to my levels before taking a position. So there still is a chance that we might get another dip down to this level before getting that bounce, before getting that 4 hour VWAP to cross over that zero line to get us that bounce. We could potentially come down to this daily level. So the first major level I'm watching is that daily level at 23,851. And again, you have that confluence of that spider line right underneath this daily level. And again, this is somewhat of a range, but that white level is 23,851. And then right underneath that is another daily level, another important daily level at about 23,320. And you do have some serious confluence there with a spider line as well, as it crosses right through that level. So this is going to be the second level of major support I'm looking at if we do get a big dump down, maybe tonight, maybe overnight, maybe tomorrow. But these are two of the main support levels I am watching. Excuse me. And now coming on over here, 22,985, guys. I don't know if we're going to come, if we do come all the way down to this value area high, 22,985. Again, this is another really important level that we've been keeping an eye on this channel. If we lose this level, you guys know, if you watch the channel, you know the levels underneath that we were looking at. If we lose this value area high, I would be looking closer to about 20,800 for a potential bigger pullback, right? That is if we are not just getting a healthy correction to continue higher. If we get some sort of crazy dump that happens, the next major important level of support that I would watch is this 22,985. I just wanted to bring this other chart up because this has our value area high, our point of control, and our value area low. And as you guys know how these work if you watch the channel. If we break this, it would be likely that we come down and test that point of control at 20,873. And if we lose that point of control and bearishly retest, it would be likely that we come down all the way to the range lows at about $19,000 even. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, are we going to come down for lower lows? Is the bottom in? Again, I don't know how important it is. If 17.5 was the bottom, it was the bottom, right? I don't know how important that is. People think that if they don't buy the exact panic wick at the bottom, like that capitulation wick down, people think if you don't get in on that wick, you're a loser and you didn't buy the bottom and you're never going to make money. It's not the case, right? If we came all the way down to 19K, that would be a great point to accumulate, in my opinion. Wait to get back down to those prices, start to buy in some more, start to DCA back in. And then if you get lower, more power to you. You're getting a lower buy-in, a lower average buy-in cost. So these are the main levels I'm watching for Bitcoin, guys. And again, I've been saying this I feel like I've been saying this for weeks. It's probably been closer to about a week or two. Really, the major thing that happened was that we did come up and test the barrier of entry to that low volume gap that could rip us right up to 28 to 30K. I'm not going to lie. Last night, those bearish signs were there. But when we started just ripping right up to that resistance level, I was like, we might just get a crazy pump right now. And it might just rip through all resistance and just shoot right up. But we got rejected at the almost exactly level that we were expecting. But again, not much has really happened, right? We're still just kind of up and sideways, right? Up and to the right, as Bitcoin does like to do. We did make, test that important level of resistance. But other than that, the levels remain very similar, the levels remain the same, right? I've shared these charts a bunch of times in the Discord. So if you want to get access to these charts, you could go ahead and hop in that Discord and get access to the charts there completely free. But yeah, levels remain about the same. And here we go on Ethereum as well, guys. Ethereum coming up and testing that, that $2,000 level, even peaking right above it. And right, not surprised to get a rejection here, right? Because our top target for this relief rally for ETH was about 1,800. Once we got to 1,800, we found some more resistance at about 2,000, right? You have that psychological level of resistance at about 2K. And we were getting rejection perfectly off of that level, essentially at this point. ETH looking very similar to Bitcoin, with the difference being that we are currently printing that red dot on Ethereum. Could we be foreshadowing what's going to happen with Bitcoin? In my opinion, absolutely. Just because Ethereum has been that market leader, right? In the past, in the recent past, Ethereum has 100% been the market leader, popping up with the bullish and bearish signals before Bitcoin. Bitcoin typically following suit. So we are seeing ETH start to lead Bitcoin a little bit here, and having that red dot on the daily is making me think that we could potentially see it pop up for Bitcoin as well. That is the one difference. But other than that, looking very similar for Ethereum. Now, one thing I do want to touch on, guys, is those altcoins that we were calling out in the past week or two. Those altcoins that were set up in very, very bullish patterns, and we had all those targets set out. And we were joking on Friday about how I missed my Solana trade. I called it for you guys, but missed it myself. And then I got off the stream, guys, and Solana literally ripped as soon as we got off the stream. I don't remember exactly what rip it was, but we got a massive pump on Solana. Actually, let me pull up the actual chart that we were looking at. Pull up that 3-hour chart, and you could see we almost made it up to our first price target right here on Solana. And it was literally like, I think we were down here. And then as I ended that stream, we got that pump up, and I was already talking about missing my entry. And we were just talking about that whole thing. And then, Solana just rips almost right up to its first profit target. And then another one that we were looking at was Dogecoin, guys. Let me turn off Market Cipher A just to clear things up a little bit here. Dogecoin, right? Perfect breakout of its triangle here. We were looking at this. We were talking about how it was a bullish setup. We could see a pump for Doge very soon, and you could see we got the breakout, the bullish retest of the resistance into support, and then we got a perfect rip right up to our first price target here, target one, coming in at about 8 cents. So we got that nice rip up, and now we are rejecting beautifully off of that level. The question is that the last gusto of these altcoins and the Ethereum pump, that last one little push up before we get a big correction here, or are we just making our first target and then getting a healthy pullback before coming up to our second target? We will keep an eye on it, but super happy that we got these literally to technically break out almost exactly as we expected for that 20% rip up to our first target. We peaked it a little bit, but almost exactly to our target. So super happy about that. Solana as well with the rip. And then if you go ahead and take a look at GMT, we actually had GMT with a little breakout as well, but we did not make it up to our target here, but we are starting to get a breakout on GMT. And then one, just a kind of bonus here, Gala, another one that we were calling for, set up in a pretty bullish pattern here for a potential rip up. Now, we have not hit our first target just yet, but from when we called it, we are up about 20%, guys. And this is one of the main reasons. This is one of the main reasons that I say, if you are not in our free Discord, get in there, because if you were in there, you would have seen us call these a while back before they pumped 20%. So definitely go ahead and get in that Discord. It's 100% free. I'm not trying to sell you anything in there. It's completely free. I just go in there and I say, hey, these altcoins look like they're set up to potentially rip. Again, are we going to get those full 100% gains from them like we were looking at between, with all of our price targets, or are we just getting that, we just saw that one last rip and now we're going to come down? That's another story, but definitely get in there. I just kind of hop in. I'm gonna go, hey, these altcoins are looking like they want to pop. You don't have to be a rocket scientist, to figure out. You look at the charts long enough. I mean, you kind of know, you look at your patterns, right? You've already come down basically in a straight line for so long, and then you see, these coins kind of accumulating in these consolidation patterns, these bullish consolidation patterns, and it's likely that you're going to see these rips up. So we throw them in there sometimes, completely free, but definitely get in that free Discord if you are not already, guys. and 50 people watching right now. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Smash that like button if you guys want to win some free XRP, free Cardano, free NFTs, whatever it's going to be. Maybe it's a candle hat. Who knows? Maybe it's an actual candle. Maybe I will send you my favorite scented Yankee candle, right? Because candles make sense for Frankie candles, but Yankee candles not only rhymes with Frankie candles, but I am also from New York, Yankee. So let's go. But yeah, guys, so I just wanted to touch in on those altcoins. Hopefully some of you guys were able to take advantage of that information in the free Discord. Now, I do just want to touch, before we go back to the chat and see what you guys are talking about in there. I see you guys popping off in chat. But I just want to touch on the DXY. As you guys know, we keep a pretty close eye here on the DXY. Now, some things to look at here. You guys will know we were kind of torn. We do have the weekly bearish divergence. As you can see, I don't want to spend too much time on this. You have your higher highs, your lower highs, typically bearish for whatever you're looking at if you see this pop up. But one thing I do want to point out here is we did break out of this channel. Bullish for Bitcoin, right? Bearish for the DXY, but bullish for Bitcoin. But we did, I was mentioning, be careful because we are coming down to these horizontal levels of support. So we could potentially see a decent bounce off of this and potentially bearishly retest this channel, right? And that is exactly what is happening right now. The question is, are we going to pop back into this channel and work our way back up? Or are we going to get this rejection off the bottom of this channel, break this support for the DXY, and see a run for Bitcoin? If we can see something like this play out, I do think Bitcoin could make its run all the way up to about 28 to 30K, possibly with Ethereum maybe running into that $2,300 to $2,500 range. But we're going to have to see that harsh rejection off this bearish retest. Now, if we zoom into the lower time frames, I do want to point out here, obviously, these are lower time frames. You want to take these with a little bit more of a grain of salt, but you can see, right? We did bounce back in, found some support, now we're back out. Now we're back in. We bounce off support, now we're back out. Bearish retest, bearish retest, bearish retest, bearish retest, dump, right? And now we are coming up for another test of this channel. So this is one other thing that I am watching, because if we get a harsh rejection off of here, it's going to be a pretty strong signal that Bitcoin could potentially run again. But if we wind up shooting back up into this channel a decent bit, it would be very, very bearish for Bitcoin. So this is another thing that you guys can keep a lookout, keep an eye on to kind of gauge what's going to happen with Bitcoin. It's been doing us pretty good, right? Expecting that support off of these horizontal support levels for this bearish retest could have helped you realize, that we might have gotten that dump last night, right? So yeah, so there you go. Just wanted to show you guys that on the DXY. Now again, I do just want to, yeah, and remember, I got some good sauce for you guys for the altcoins. But with all that being said, guys, you guys got the levels. You guys got the DXY juice, the sauce, the fettuccine, the penny vodka. You know what I'm talking about? The gabagool, the monagot. You know what I'm saying? The galamad. Anyway, most of you guys probably don't even know what half those words I said was. But if you're a New York Italian, you'll know what galamad is. Does anybody know what galamad is? Let me know in the chat. I actually think this is one thing where Italians just say it wrong. I think we're just saying the word wrong. I just say it because if I said the actual word, I would get in trouble because it's like, no, it's not called that. It's called galamad. But let me know if you guys know what galamad is. Anyway, let's go ahead and check chat before we continue forward with our TA, guys. Let's see. What are you guys talking about in here? We've got Mandoc FPV. Let's go. Hey, man, did you ever put some FPV? I think you're the FPV drone guy. Hey, go in the Discord, throw it in the off-topic section. Drop some FPV footage, dude. I would love to see that. I love drones. I love drones. They're cool. Not an FPV guy. I'm more of like a Mavic guy, right? I need the GPS to help me out so I don't crash. Those FPV people are crazy. Some of that stuff is super impressive. But shout out to you, man. But the whole point of saying that was, he said, thoughts on macros that may cause the next drop or pump over the next few weeks. Thanks. Yes, Mandoc, I think that's important because I do think that is basically what we rely on at this point, right? If the macro was not so uncertain, let's talk about this for a second. Bitcoin does not know what it wants to do. 24,148, right? So we're back up now. Anyway, now I just want to talk about this for a minute because I do think that we are kind of at the mercy of the macro, right? Because listen, if we pull up my other chart here where we kind of did our deep dive into the cycles, and I was kind of showing you guys, we originally thought my original thoughts for the bottom of the bear market was going to be a retest of the previous 2017 all-time high at about 20K, with a potential panic wick down to about 18K. Actually, mods, this is not really like super urgent, but one of the mods, please remind me so I don't forget. I want to try to find some clips of that, because we would say it all the time, right? It was kind of like everyone was asking like, hey, if we go into a bear market, where do you think the bottom would be? We said it a million times, but I want to make sure I get it. I just want to make sure that we can find tons of clips of it. But anyway, retesting that previous all-time high of 20K with a possible panic wick down to about 18K was what we were calling for, and we're essentially here at this point, right? We've retested the all-time high. We've had a panic wick down to 17.5, close enough to 18K for me. Listen, if 17.5 was the bottom, guys, I will be upset that I wasn't able to buy more at those prices, but I will be very, 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 very happy with our bottom call, because we would have absolutely nailed that. But this brings me to my point where if the macro was not so uncertain, I would be pretty confident that we've bottomed for the bear market, right? The problem is the macro is very uncertain. Are we going into a recession? Is the recession already here? Have we already seen the worst of it? Are all the bearish prices already baked in? We had the Luna crash, we had the Luna crash. We had all the insolvencies happen. We had those big capitulation drops down, those violent drops. Felt very scary, right? Which is indicative of that bear market bottom feeling, right? You get that, oh my God, how much worse can this get? That's usually how you know you're in the depths of the bear market. Is all that bearishness already baked in? Did all that bearish news, all those bearish things happening with all the exchanges, all this stuff scare so many people out of crypto that we could have potentially found a bottom already? It's possible, guys. But my main thing is, if the macro was not so unclear, I'd be very, very comfortable saying we bottomed out for this cycle, just because it did exactly what we thought it was going to do, right? We were sitting at that macro golden pocket. Boom, we got a big capitulation. And then we stalled out. Boom, another capitulation down. And we came right down to the 2017 all-time high, this white line, and we never closed a candle below it. We have been closing weekly candles above it for a while now, and it is looking like we could have potentially found a bottom there. Now, with that being said, with all those macro, the macros looking so uncertain, bearish, I would say uncertain, right? With the Taiwan-China thing, you got all this crazy stuff going on. You got other possible things that could cause lockdowns, stuff like that. With all this, we could easily see, and this is going off of Mandoc's comment or his chat, these are some things that I can see causing that last capitulation down, right? Now, I don't even know if it's going to come from crypto, right? Is Coinbase going to go insolvent? Like, that would definitely cause it. Maybe KuCoin. Everybody's saying they're fine. So in my opinion, I think it's going to be more of like a worldly thing that happens. So if we are going to get another move down, I do think it would be something, not really related to crypto, or a black swan related to crypto. But some of those things could be, the Taiwan stuff. I don't want to get too into it because I know YouTube kind of flags stuff like that. So I don't want to get too deep into it. But something worldly like that could easily cause that last capitulation down. Now, if we have already bottomed and we are going to get a big rip to the upside, easy. Something that could cause that, the ETH merge, right? Granted, I am a believer that most of that stuff is going to get baked in. It is getting baked in now. It's getting baked in ahead of time. And then it's going to be kind of a sell the news scenario. But who knows, right? If the 17.5 was actually the bottom, we're going to see that big run up. ETH merge would be a great reason for price to absolutely go berserk. And then maybe we see ETH start to creep up on Bitcoin's market cap, which would be super exciting, guys. I think it would just be cool to see Ethereum flip Bitcoin, just because we've been talking about it for so long. So if it happened to be super cool, it's like we knew this was going to happen. Well, we didn't know it was going to happen, but we thought this was going to happen, and it wound up happening. So yeah, there you go. I was kind of a long-winded answer, but I just wanted to show you that, if we are going to get that last capitulation down, that one last leg down, maybe that, down to that, between 14 and 10K, that would be due to a black swan event that, could potentially be completely unrelated to crypto. And if the world was not looking so uncertain, I would feel very confident about a bottom being in here. Because as you guys know, if you watch the video when I made this chart, it does seem that if you're considering that this was our first top, if you're considering the first top as being our actual top of the bull cycle, it makes a lot of sense for the bottom to come in right here. Like a lot of sense for the bottom to come in there. So not saying it's 100% in. I'm just saying there are things pointing to it could have potentially already bottomed. But anyway, Connor Anderson, thank you for being here, brother. I appreciate you always tuning in. Frankie the Yankee Candles, let's go, Brad. Hey, I don't hate that. I don't hate that. A Frankie scented candle. What would that smell like? It would probably smell like I don't know. It would probably something. It would smell like something. I don't know. I think I know. I think I know what it would smell like. I'll tell you this. It would be a green candle. It would be a green candle, guys. I'm just messing with you guys. I'm just messing with you. Anyway, let's see. Bada boom. A-Train says, hope you're doing good, Tony D. Shout out to A-Train for showing the mods some love. A-Train, I hope you're doing well, man. Thank you for tuning in. Curtis Neal says, I really do, though. He's actually in Canada now visiting. Oh, yeah, I think, are you talking about Ben? Ben is back. Maybe that's what you're talking about. It could not be. But anyway, let's go ahead and take Lane Hughes. What is going on, Lane? Thank you for being back here, brother. I appreciate you for tuning in. Lane Hughes says, this is my call. We rip to 26.9 to 28.9. FOMO hits hard. Alts run. People buy in. Reject of macro golden pocket and slowly make our way down to 21 or 20K. Retest golden pocket and move up slowly and sideways. Hey, Lane, I don't hate that prediction, man. I do not hate that prediction. Definitely possible. You guys will know if you watch the channel, one of the main levels we are watching for a potential rejection if we do get a big move up. Let me just pull up my other charts here. One of the main levels that we are watching for a potential rejection for many different reasons is going to be a retest. Let me see. Do I have it? I believe I have it here. Let's see. Not on this chart. Let's go to this one. I believe it's on this one. Let's see. Do I have golden pockets? Golden pockets. There they are. Bada boom. Okay, so let me turn off the spider lines. We'll just turn all this stuff off to clean it up a little bit. Okay, so if we do get that big run up, this is kind of how I could potentially see it happening. Let's go to the daily chart. Okay. So yeah, and it is crazy because when you look at this stuff, it like we're not that far away from it, right? These things, you know, everybody always thinks it's going to be this like crazy 1 minute candle that just goes all the way to the moon, but it doesn't. It sneaks up on you. It sneaks up on you. You know, from here to here, we're pretty close. We're 5% away from this macro golden pocket here. So you know, to get a rip up and potentially roll back over, we're not that far away. So definitely in the cards, in my opinion. And yeah, and if we do break that level that we're at right now, or that we had tested yesterday, it would be a pretty quick run up there. I think maybe even potentially get above it for a second before working your way back down. But I could see that potentially playing out. Now, one thing to also realize here is if you go ahead and draw a trend line here, you can see, right? Obviously, we got rejected here, kind of got rejected there. But this is a pretty strong line here, a pretty strong trend line. And you could see, right? If we were to come up and test this golden pocket, it would be perfect confluence with retesting this macro downtrend, right? So you do have confluence there for a pullback or for an absolute nuke. You know, you definitely have confluence there. So I don't think that's I think it's a pretty good prediction. Who knows what will actually happen? But Lane, I can't hate on that prediction at all. Let's see. Jay says, crypto is not easy for me to trade. I have better luck with Forex from back testing. Need to dig into the chart some more. Hey, Jay, interesting. We don't talk about Forex on the channel, but everyone always asks, have you ever traded Forex? I've never really traded Forex. I've dipped my toes in. I've never actually really traded. I don't consider like I've played with Forex. I would never could say that I've traded Forex officially. But yeah, I would love to know how different guys. I've heard Forex respects TA a lot more. So it's like, maybe we're all trading crypto and we could just go to Forex and absolutely crush it. But yeah, shout out to you, man. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see. I'm ready to buy some $700 ETH, y'all. I hope so. I hope we get down there, guys. The same trend line got broken by DJI today. Just saying. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's see. Shout out. Jay says shout out. Shout out to you, Jay. Shout out, Jay. Let's see. I did nail the move yesterday from 5% BTC Did tag you in on Twitter. Let's go, Lane. Lane's out there making calls, guys. Let's get it. Shout out to Lane Hughes. We love you, brother. Absolute OG of the channel. 4X is the 80s crypto. I like that. Retro crypto. If you guys want to trade the retro crypto, head over to 4X. All right, guys. Oh, wow, we are already 50 minutes into the stream here. Now, I do want to touch on a few other things here, guys. Obviously, you guys do know if I pull up the Discord, you guys will know I don't throw TA in the altcoin TA channel as much as I do the Bitcoin channel, but yesterday, we did throw a little bit of altcoin TA, and as you guys can see, I put Matic in there and said could be a good short opportunity coming up on Matic with a potential daily bearish divergence about to print. We are also approaching the 200-day moving average. Now, pulling up Matic here, let me just go ahead and find her. There she is, coming in at about 96 cents. Now, so I did put this, I mean, this is obviously what I just put in the Discord. But guys, this is what we're looking at for Matic, right? You can see if we are going to print this red dot, which it does look like we are, it could potentially create a pretty savage bearish divergence on the daily time frame. As you can see, we are approaching support. We are getting rejected off of support. And so you have tons of resistance above us here, as well as that 200-day moving average continuously coming down. Now, we have not actually touched, we have not actually touched the 200-day moving average just yet, but we got very, very close, so it is potential, or it is possible for us to get a harsh rejection off of this 200-day moving average. But if that bearish divergence does confirm on the daily time frame, it would be a pretty bearish situation, and I do think we could come down quite a bit on Matic. So I did just want to throw that in there so you guys can keep an eye on it. Again, 200-day moving average, potential severe bearish divergence, and yeah, if you come to the lower time frames, the 3, the 4 hour money flow is coming out. So something to keep an eye on. Maybe you get one last push up, but just some bearish things to keep an eye out here on the charts, guys. Obviously, we have had some bullish action lately, so not unlikely to see pullbacks in the meantime, or during this time, especially with Matic being one of those coins that absolutely ripped, along with ETH not being one of those coins that are lagging behind, right? So getting that big move out of Matic, absolutely going nuts, would be likely to see a pullback here in the short term. Let's see. Richard Vavir, what is going on? Thank you for being here. Please check daily. Don't you think if we close below 24K, it will dump? Or if it closes above, we pump today? Question mark. Let me pull Bitcoin back up. 24K is a major level, right? One of the things that is kind of making me still remain, bullish and not say that we are absolutely going to dump is the fact that we are maintaining above 24K, right? Let me pull up this other chart here. Boom. Where's our levels? Oh, we turned them off. That's right. But yeah, the fact that we are holding above 24K is making me think that, if we lose 24K, that's kind of where I'm starting to be like, ooh, okay, that's not good. Let me pull up those spider lines one more time, and let's go ahead and take a look at it. Boom. So yeah, so 23,851, our daily level, our daily level here. The top of this box gets dangerously close to 24K. So this is the actual level I'm watching, right? 24K. We stay above 24K. Sure, it makes me feel good for potential continuation to the upside, but we do have a decent bit of support below us, right? If we lose 24K, it's not like once we go to 23,999, I'm losing my mind, right? Because we do have the daily level at 23,851, and you do have that spider line just a tick below that. So it's when we lose these levels where I start to look down below. And then again, another major level that I am watching here is going to be that 22,985. Now that's obviously pretty deep after we lose 24K, but here, 23,869 level's a little bit different here. But yeah, if we lose this general level, if we come and bearishly retest this, we will have lost 24K, have lost our daily level, bearishly retested, in which case, obviously, we do still have this local golden pocket. Let me see if I can yank this further over. We do have this local golden pocket. I don't know how much this is going to save you in a dump, but the next major level I would look at, again, once we close below this daily level here at 23,869, we lost 24K, feeling a little bearish. Now we're losing that daily level, feeling a little more bearish. We bearishly retest, start coming down again, feeling way more bearish. Starting to look down towards this value area high at about 22,985. And when I lose this level, this is where I start really looking down at those lower targets, expecting to come down to potentially test these lower levels of our more macro range, right? The range that we've been trading in, I guess, since June 16th, right? Since we got down here, this more of a, basically we're just trading in this range here. So if we lose that red line, that value area high at 22,985, this is where I start to look at these lower levels at 20,873 and potentially the range lows at about 19,000 even. So I hope that answers your question. It wasn't really a question. Well, I guess it kind of was, but that's kind of how I'm feeling. Yeah, the fact that we're holding 24K is making me feel good, right? But if we lose 24K, I'm not freaking out instantly. I'm waiting to lose that actual daily level. And again, that daily level is sitting at about 23,851. We got a super chat from Tony D. Shout out to Tony D. Thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Please go into the Discord again to #Mafia polls and show everyone the poll I just made for the crypto giveaway. Hey, can't hate on the giveaways, guys. Oh no. I hope I didn't just mess up my screen share. I don't think I did. Okay. Yeah, we're still good. Okay. All right. Let's see. Bada boom, bada boom. All right. What is it? Mafia. Here we go. How long could it? Oh, Mafia polls. Here we go. Okay, there you go, guys. So here is the poll. Hey, let us know which crypto we should give away. Choose the corresponding reaction to answer. Only react once. Which crypto should we give away this week? So let us know. So right now, I guess Cardano is in the lead. Looks like we're giving away ADA at the moment, but we'll let this run maybe for a day or two before we actually give that stuff away. We want to make sure we're giving you guys, if you hate XRP, I don't want to give you free XRP, right? I want to give you what you guys want. So there you go. Shout out to Tony. Thank you for setting that up. If you guys want to vote on this, head to the Discord and vote so we can know what free crypto you guys want. Let's go ahead and check chat. Let's see. After the 200, let's get that bad boy to the 150. But we need all the real traders to get it up there. We know in about 18 to 36 months, we'll see a 220K BTC. Better get all in within the next 3 to 6 months. JP Trees, I think what you're saying is with time, Bitcoin goes up. And I've got to agree with you there. Absolutely. Thank you for tuning in, man. I appreciate you being here on the stream. Think positive, 27K. Let's go, guys. Think positive. Think positive. We can make it up there, guys. We can make it up there. Let's see. Giveaway. Just tell me to short when BTC is bullish. Let's go. Ultimately alts. I see you, brother. I see you. Liam says, I want XRP, but Connor Anderson coming in quick with the vote ADA. Oh boy. Give me all the XRP. Oh God. Hey, forget about it. Crypto guy. What is going on? Jay says XRP army. Nas Industry says he wants to see Gala. Let's go ahead and if you guys want to see some of your favorite alts, go ahead and throw them in chat. We'll build out a list and I will start doing some TA on your favorite alts, guys. Can I buy XRP on Celsius? Oh God. I think Ben said this morning. Celsius is essentially a meme coin at this point, guys. Pretty funny. I think it was on the top gainers. I'm not even 100% sure, but yeah. Don't buy. I mean, not financial advice, but I mean, don't buy Celsius. I'm not buying Celsius. We bought Celsius as a joke on the stream. I tripled the money. I pulled my initial investment out. I don't care what happens to it. We bought it as a joke. I got my money back out, so I'm at zero loss. I think I'm up $100. But yeah. Let's see. XRP catching up. Let's get it. Uni, please, Frankie. Filecoin. Let's go. A lot of confluence where we're at right now. Found support on the 786 value area high and perfect support on the 1 hour on the 200 EMA. I can see us moving up. Just my call, though. Lane Hughes, let's go. Somebody pump Bitcoin. Somebody. We need the whales. Where are the whales at? Somebody pump this thing. Let's go. Let's see. Can you do Chili's one time, please? Yes. I will do Chili's right now because I will forget if I don't do it right now. I don't even know what Chili's is. I don't know the ticker. I'm going to assume. Yeah, I'm assuming it's this. I think this is it. Yes. So let's go ahead and look at this real quick here. Wow. Okay, so Chili's blasted its 200-day moving average. Interesting. Guys, see, the one thing, this is important, guys. This is important. You don't want to get stuck in one thought process or another, right? I know that we're in the bear market, right? And the trend is your friend, but you don't want to be the last bear standing, right? If things start to flip bullish, I've got two things to say. Number one, don't react too harshly off of emotion, right? Just remember, when things are ripping to the upside, if we see a massive pump and you are not in a trade, this goes for people who are trading, right? And you are not in a trade, please, for the love of God, do not FOMO into trades, because there's going to be another day where we're dumping. Also, for the long-term investors, don't think if you've got a super green day and the prices are going up in a straight line, it is not going to go to the moon in one day and leave you behind. You have to remember that this is it's the ebbs and the flows of the market. The market goes up and down. That is literally how a market works, right? It goes up, it goes down. And you don't want to get caught up trying to buy the rips. That's what everybody does, and it's a lot easier said than done, right? It's easy to say don't buy the rips. But when price is going up in a straight line, you're thinking like, "Oh my God, did I miss my chance?" Your finger's going to start itching to buy. Trust me, don't take my word for it. Just wait and see if you have not experienced this yet. But you don't want to FOMO it. Just remember, there's going to be another day where everybody's panicking, calling for lower lows, right? I feel like a lot of people are saying the bottom's in now, right? Because we're getting this little pump and everyone's like, that's it, it's the bottom. Could that be possible? Absolutely. But you want to understand that as soon as this thing turns around and we get a really, really red day or we get a big dump, people are going to be like, see, told you we're going lower. And it's like, didn't you just say we weren't going lower? That's why I don't really pick sides on this on this channel, right? We look at the chart and we try to figure out what Bitcoin's going to do in the next day or week. We look at the macro stuff as well. But we understand that it's not a yes or no answer. It's not binary. Is it going to go up or is it going to go down? Sure, one of those things is going to happen, but you have to understand that anything is possible, right? So don't FOMO into these rips because there is going to be another red day for you to buy in at, right? And the other thing is, don't get stuck in bear mode, right? Obviously, this pump is not enough to say that we're out of the bear market 100%. But if you start seeing things, if things really start going, it's the same thing like when you're trying to catch a falling knife on the way down. You don't want to catch a rising knife either, if that makes sense, right? Like every time it pumps, you try to get that $1 million short to the dumps, right? But you'll try to do that. Eventually, it's not going to work, right? And you're just going to be like, okay, wow, we're in another bull run. And obviously, we will keep you updated on that if I think that serious market sentiment is changing. But this thing is ripping through its 200-day moving average. This looks pretty strong. This kind of just made me think if everything starts ripping through that 200-day moving average, things could look a little more bullish for a little longer than I would have assumed. I feel like I just talked in circles there. But anyway, on Chili's, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Money flow on Market Cipher B is at some of the healthiest money flow I've ever seen. Super in the green there with a nice little rip to the upside here. This thing has broken out and is flying currently. Looking at that 16-hour, no bearish divergence. So the bearish things that are popping up on Bitcoin are not showing up on Chili's at least. And we'll take a look at the rest of the altcoins in just a second. 4-hour bearish divergence potentially going to print here very soon. Not unlikely to see a pullback as things go crazy like this. This thing's not going to go up in an absolute straight line. So watch out for that bearish divergence on the 4-hour. If this thing is going to continue to run and continue to just absolutely blast off, you can look for that 4-hour bearish divergence for a potential pullback. And then you can look at some of these local golden pockets for a potential retest, right? So maybe you come down, retest this golden pocket, and then continue higher. But as far as some levels, I'll try to get you some levels out of here. Let me pull up the VPVR. So to the upside, yeah, you were coming up to a pretty high volume node. You also do have your value area high here of this current range of price action that we're looking at here. See, you come out of the value area. You guys know what comes next. You come sucked right back towards that POC, perfectly exemplified right here. But coming up to that value area high. So you want to remember, typically pretty strong resistance on this value area high. So you could potentially get a rejection. And then if you come out and start moving up, you would be expected to get sucked back into that value area, but you want to watch your volume profile to see if there is any new volume coming in up here. But you do have some volume up here that you could get caught up in. But yeah, you are coming up to some serious resistance here. This value area high coming in at about 20 cents, about 20 cents. So that I would look for a potential test of this level while printing. So for example, if I was looking to trade this, which I'm not, but if I were looking to trade this, what I would look for is a potential, an actual test of this level as you're putting in. Maybe you get, you get one more push up and you start testing this level. Maybe you even break it a little bit. And you're testing this level with the bearish divergence coming in, which you can see clearly here. Once that red dot starts printing and confirms, that will be a confirmed bearish divergence. And you would look for a potential dump from that level. So there you go. Some sauce on chilies. I just wanted to get that one out of the way because I don't typically look at coins that I don't know what they are. But I figured I'd get that one out of the way for you. So hopefully that helps you out just a little bit. Sean, what is going on? Thank you for being here, brother. You are always in here. He says, Frankie, do you like spicy food? Spicy food has grown on me. Spicy food has grown on me. I'm not a huge fan. Like, it depends. Like, I like a little kick in my food. I don't like crazy spicy things. I'm not like a spicy, I don't know what you would call that. I'm not like a spice fanatic. I'm not like getting the newest hot sauce or anything like that. I would say, if anything, this microphone's out of control. Learn your place, microphone. I'm just kidding, but I love all microphones, guys. Anyway, yeah, I'm not crazy about spicy food, I will say. But yeah, but I like a little kick here and there. I tried that new truff hot sauce. I wasn't impressed. As someone who's not even really crazy about spicy food, it wasn't spicy at all. Like, there was no spice whatsoever. It just tasted like truffle sauce, which I don't hate. It was pretty good. It just wasn't hot sauce. Anyway, let's see. Chris Dude says, Doge to the moon, MEWN. Can't hate on it. Announcement. One of our OG members, Ofox, has contacted me to donate 100 XRP as a giveaway as well, so we can add that to the list. Thank you, Ofox. Hey, Ofox, we appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Ofox, one of our OGs. Shout out to you, brother. We love you, man. Thank you for that. Guys, the CandleMafia even wants to give back to the CandleMafia. That's how good our community is here. But let's see here. Sheeb on the daily looks like a nice short. Let's go ahead and take a look at that right now. You guys are funny. Let's see. Let's see. Smash the like. Matthew Barnes said it, not me. Is there a bull div on the 1 hour for Sheeb? Hey, let's look at Shib. Shib, whatever you want to call it. Shibe. That reminds me of a meme coin that I got rug pulled on. Shiborg Inu. I want to let you guys know that I knew when I bought this that there was a 90% chance I would get rug pulled. So I don't recommend investing in meme coins unless you are gambling, right? When I buy meme coins, I'm essentially just like, hey, I don't care if I lose this money. Maybe at 100x's, that'd be great. If it doesn't, then I'm willing to lose this money. But yeah, I did get rugged on a meme coin. I'm not even going to say the name again because I don't want you guys to go look at it and maybe it's revived. It's not revived. It was a scam. I got rug pulled. I lost all my money. It's okay. Not all my money, but I lost a little bit of money. Anyway, don't buy scam coins, guys. Not sure if my messages are going through. The Wi-Fi at this hotel in Peru is terrible. Travel Tim, we hear you loud and clear, man. What is going on? All the way from Peru. Thank you for tuning in. Truff is weak. Last dab and 357 are brutal. Yeah, I've actually had, I don't think I've had the last dab. I've had 357 though. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Sheeb. Yeah, let's take a look at Sheeb real quick. Here we go. On the, oh no, guys, my, God, today's energy is just brought to you by good old water. Just regular water, cheap water, not $600 water from Greece or Aztecian cactus moss water. None of that. Just plain old tap water here. I actually had some cactus moss water, but I think I left it upstairs. So here we go. I don't know why that was so loud. self-conscious about how loud my water drinking is. Jeez. All right. Let's take a look as I spill it all over myself, guys. All right. Oh, let's go. Let's see. Oh, wow, that felt good. Stay hydrated, baby. Let's go, Paria. I never know how to say your name, man. I'm sorry. But yeah, stay hydrated. Let's go. Water with essence of sauce. That's right. There's just like a little bit of tomato sauce just floating around in there. Just kind of gross. Shout out. Oh, him so thirsty. Yeah, I don't know. That sounded like I felt like a little kid. Frank is a little kid drinking water. Why do kids drink like that? You guys know what I'm talking about? Like little kids just always have like two hands and they're just like they breathe really heavy. I don't know. I see TikToks about it. Anyway, guys, back to the charts here. On Shiba for the daily, what did you say? 1 hour bull div? No bull div on the 1 hour. I will say that. But looking at the daily here, guys, money flow. Oh my God. Money flow looking stronger than ever. I mean, that thing is just straight up. But here you go. Perfect test of that 200-day moving average right there, baby. Look at that. Kind of similar to what I'm expecting Matic to do. Perfectly rejecting off of that 200-day moving average. VWAP starting to round off, right? So kind of showing toppy-like structure here on the daily time frame. 16-hour, no bear div, but you do have a red dot on your 16 and your 12-hour. 4-hour, similar to Bitcoin, right? VWAP kind of getting rejected, kind of coming up a little bit. Your 2-hour, same thing. VWAP rejected at that zero line. Probably going to come up eventually. Excuse me. Things I'm looking at, guys, you might come up a little bit before you come down. However, the 2 and the 3 and the 4-hour money flow are some things I'm looking at. Even that 1-hour money flow into the red would be a good sign that we could come down quite a bit more. Looking at the lower time frames here, your 10-minute money flow is coming out. 12-minute money flow coming out. This is kind of coming up in my opinion, right? Obviously coming out, but generally money flow is kind of coming up there. Looking at the 15-minute money flow coming up, 30-minute money flow coming out. Yeah, so I would look for the 1, 2, and 3 hour to follow in the 30 minutes. Footsteps here with the crossover into the red. But again, with the VWAPs kind of already getting rejected there and starting to work their way back up. Yeah, it's like even getting rejected. I swear that's getting rejected even harder now. But yeah, I would say, this thing came up straight in a line, right? So obviously not, unlikely to see a pullback here. And again, you did come up and test that 200-day moving average almost to the dollar. So kind of looking like you could get a decent pullback on SHIB. I would watch for that daily VWAP to start curving back over. But yeah. I would say, even if you turn on your VPVR, I can almost guarantee you, sitting right on, not a high volume node, but you are sitting right on top of some volume, right? Your next major level that I would watch, I'm actually going to move this, actually I can't, that's part of the volume profile. I would say some levels to watch here. If you do get a decent dump here, I'm just look at the screen. I'm not gonna 0.000. I don't know how many zeros that is. I can't get close enough to the screen. But 0.000013, and then 0.000011 are some levels that I would look for a pullback. If you want to pull a fib all the way from the bottom here. You do have some confluence with this level, getting pretty close to the level we just drew. But looking at some more of the local golden pocket, there you go. You pull your golden pocket up to these lows here. You get some confluence there. So these are two levels I would definitely watch. Again, this is actually your point of control here. So I will actually go ahead and do this and then come here, and we're just going to go ahead and write BOC. And there you go. So these are some levels I would look for if we get a decent pullback on SHIB. These are some bigger levels I would look for. But you guys can see, right? If I pull back up that VPVR real quick, this is kind of zooming out here. Let me just kind of show you guys. You can kind of see, right? As soon as you break this level, you get that rip up through the low volume gap all the way up to this level here, right? So you had a low volume gap right here. You shoot right through, kind of get caught up, and then you shoot right through, and then we hit that 200-day. So just like to show you guys how these volume gaps work sometimes. But yeah, there's some levels to watch on Sheeb, and shout out to whoever wanted to see that. We never look at Sheeb, so you're special. You're very special. All right, let's see. He has Sniper's Nightmare, 0.000000001. It's going to $1. Yeah, guys, yeah, unless Sheeb burns all of its supply, almost like most of its supply, Sheeb will never get to $1. It's impossible. Unless they burn a ton of their coins. Like, I mean a ton. I don't mean like burn some every month. I mean like burn them all, almost. And I made a video on how you could figure out if, when people make a crazy, a lot of people come out, hey, buy this coin, it's gonna go to $15 in the next bull run. When I hear that, I'm like, what? Like, what? I think a lot of people just say, like, I don't know what people base these price predictions on, but a lot of the times I think it's just based off of what they think is going to happen. Like, I think some people just be like, okay, well, Ethereum went up to Ethereum whatever X last cycle, so this is a little lower. Like, I think but there's ways to figure this out, guys. You know, some people like, buy Polkadot, it's going to $1,000 next cycle. Well, why? Why do you say that? What makes you think that? Do you have anything backing that up, or are you're just guessing, right? But there is a really, really cool website that you guys can use to figure out if it's even likely for a coin to hit a certain price, right? Everyone says XRP to $10, and this website allows you to put in that price prediction, and it lets you know what the market cap would have to be to, as well as a bunch of other things, for a price to actually get to that level. And you'll notice that a lot of things like Sheeb, if you put Sheeb at $1, you quickly realize that it's never going to happen unless everybody who owns crypto right now, literally every dollar invested in crypto at the top of the bull run was just in Sheeb, it would get maybe somewhere close. But it's very unlikely to happen unless they burn a ton of their supply. All right, let's see. Based on LSD they take. Yeah, Masnokas. Hey, Masnokas, welcome back, man. Thank you for being here. Yeah, probably. Sheep to Tyler Durden. Guys, I got to have a word with Tyler because I'm starting to really get kind of sketched out that Tyler might actually be able to teleport or something. I don't know. He's too quick with the links. Like, any normal person could not possibly find a video and post a link that fast. But Tyler did it. There you go. Sheep to a penny with the link. If you guys want to watch the video after the stream, you guys can go check that out. I show you guys a tool that you can use and try to figure out if price predictions are real or even likely to happen, or if people are just, blowing Sheeb up your butt. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, FTM. Yeah, we can take a look at FTM. No problem. What's the website? The website is called... I forget the name of the website. Maybe someone knows it. You could put it in chat. I forget the name of it. It's, I want to say Coinalyze, but it's not Coinalyze. It's something different. I forget. Someone will put it in chat. Somebody knows. Tyler and Frankie, like hi, free. Let's go, Wick. Shout out to Wick. Thank you for being here, brother. We appreciate it. Apple market cap is only 2.5 trill. Sheeb would need like 589 trill to get to $1. Yeah, that just goes to show you how almost impossible it is. Jimmy Boy, Jimmy Two Shoes, salut, my friend. Thank you for being here. Salute to you, man. No black coffee, Jimmy. No black coffee today. Just good old tap water. And we out here drinking the heck out of it, man. You could tell by how loud it is. And how much falls out of my mouth. Well, with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump back into these altcoins. Let's go. Mr. Hart, what is going on? Okay. What is going on? Marlon says, good evening, good morning here in the Philippines. Awesome sauce, as always. God bless. Can you check Matic, Frankie? Yes, we will take a look at Matic. We did just check it before, but I will check it again just for you. No problemo. But yeah, can you possibly take a look at OP? Yes, we can take a look at OP as well. OP and I already forgot the other one. OP and Matic. OP and Matic. Yeah. Okay. Boom. Actually, let's take a look at OP right now. What is it? Because I haven't looked at OP in a little bit. Okay. Here we go. Hang on. We got to pull up. Hang on. Which chart do we have our level? Oh, okay. This is the levels. Okay. Bada boom, baby. Bada boom. Let's turn off that VPVR and see what we're working with here on the daily for OP. Look at that. Boom, guys. Boom. Our level gets hit perfectly once again. Gotta love these levels. I actually don't even remember how I got these levels. I did it in a rush for a coworker, but he got blessed with apparently the most powerful support level in history by accident. So shout out. Still got 600 people in here. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you more than you imagine. Smash that like button if you have not already, guys. We're going for 600 likes on today's stream. If we get 600 likes, I'll give you 10 spins on the wheel. Let's get it, Mafia. I think we could do it. Shout out to the Candle Mob. I miss drinkable tap water. Yeah, I don't really like drinking tap water either. But any boom bang boom bang bada. Let's go, Cody. Shout out to Cody. But yeah, guys, smash up that like button. We're going for 600 likes on today's stream. I think we could do it. But on OP, guys, here we go. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could have told you we were coming down to this level, but we already got here. But on the daily, not a lot of information to pull from the daily just because it's such a new coin. But guys, look at that level, respected almost to the exact dollar. And then you did put in a little bullish divergence here on the 4 hour. So you had your lows and your lower lows and your low and your higher low here, a little bullish divergence. You did come up a bit, depending on where you got in on that candle, could have wrote it up for almost 10%. But looking at money flow, your money flow is coming up on the 4 hour, which is interesting because this is much different than what Bitcoin looks like. 2 hour money flow coming up, almost moving inverse to Bitcoin. 1 hour looking for that crossover into the green. I feel weird saying something that is looking, I don't want to say this thing's going to go up because I feel like Bitcoin could go down, but I mean, this money flow coming up on the 1 hour, not looking too bad. 2 hour money flow coming up, not looking too bad. VWAP above the zero line, though. That's the one thing you want to realize. You could come down before you come up, but money flow doesn't look horrible. On the lower time frames, you are starting to get money flow crossovers into the green. 30-minute money flow crossover into the green. 15-minute money flow crossover into the green. So yeah, not looking too bad. And these higher hourly or these, the 4 hour, the 3 hour, the 2 hour, and the 1 hour money flow looks pretty decent. Another thing to notice here is you do have snake eyes on your 4 hour. This is a pretty bullish signal, just in general. So yeah, it is looking like this could have been, this purple box could have been the level that you pulled back to. So, if with the 2 hour, with these hourly time frames, having the VWAP coming down to that zero line, maybe we come down and get one more test of this level before going higher. But yeah, guys, take these levels. I don't know what the number of these levels are, but I'm just going to go ahead and share the chart right now. Anybody who is invested in OP, here you go. Take a look at this chart because these levels are respected. It's just a couple levels. It's nothing too fancy, but they are highly respected. So I mean, until we break down, we don't have any levels underneath. But if you guys want to use that chart, there you go. We're just giving everything away for free over here. Let's go. Tap water in Sweden is way better than dead water in bottled. Anyway, ooh, interesting, Stefan. Yeah, I wish I could say the same for our water. Cub J says, so you strongly suggest I FOMO into OP. I don't strongly suggest that. I know I could sense your joking demeanor, but no, that is definitely not what I'm saying. I know you're joking, but no. We could easily break down lower, but the money flow looks good, and you are coming down to this level of support. So, if Bitcoin dumps, could OP follow? Absolutely, but hard to say. Lucky's thoughts. Thank you for the super chat. Ada gang in the mafia. We bout to be busting caps. Let's go. Shout out to Lucky's thoughts. Hey, I feel lucky that you're in here. So shout out to Lucky's thoughts. Thank you for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. Solana is dumping, which kind of makes me happy if we're being honest. Oh, baby. 23. Oh boy. I guess everything's kind of, oh, there we go. Boom, baby. Coming down. Okay, let's check Solana real quick. Yeah, nice little Solana dumpski. But let's come back to Bitcoin real quick here, guys. As you can see, we are approaching our, let's go down to 1 minute. Yeah, we are approaching our daily level very quickly, guys. Important level to be testing right here. Very important level to be testing. So yeah, it's happening live, guys. It's happening live. Your charts are still permission blocked. You have to change privacy. Has that been a problem? That's a huge problem. That is a giant problem. Okay. Tony, remind me about that when I get off the show. Shoot me a text or something, and I'll try to fix that. Jonathan says rug pull incoming. Yeah, somebody looks like they're about to pull the rug on good old Bitcoin here. Let's look at that 4-hour VWAP. Yeah, 4-hour VWAP rejection here. Yeah, looking to hold this area of support, guys. Looking to hold this area, this daily level of support at 23,851. Important level to hold, guys. Important level to hold. Dump it. Yeah, listen. I want it to dump. If I could pick anything for this thing to do, I want it to dump. It was the end of an hourly close. Let's see. In Malaysia, where I lived for 11 years, the tap water was yellow. Needed an expensive Japanese filter machine to drink it. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Okay. OP is not dumping with everything, guys. Maybe OP is your hedge. Yeah, OP just, yeah, I mean, OP holding decent. I mean, OP is going up technically on the 1 minute. Okay. What do we got? Let's go ahead and check. 64% short, 30% long. Yikes. Oh boy, maybe we see a little pump here. Where's the support? Wick, this one's just for you. Major level of support that we are losing on the 1 minute chart is at about 23,851. And look at that, how we are holding the bottom of the box, guys. Look at that. Perfect levels. But there we go. Getting that green dot on the 1 minute chart, guys. Are we going to come up? Oh, no. Japanese machine is from Yannick. Interesting. Sup, Frankie? Josh Martin, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. 560 people still in here, guys. Smash that like button. Go for those 600 likes. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at Matic one time for our boy. There it is, guys. There's the dump. I tried to warn you. I told you it was coming, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm kind of kidding. I'm not like, we're dumping, but it's not like, massive dump. But like I said, guys, yeah, looking like Matic could be coming down now. Again, I forget who asked for this. We already kind of touched on this. I put this in the Discord last night, looking for shorts on Matic, being that we did test that 200-day moving average. As well as, massive bearish divergence forming here. Once we print that red dot, we will be printing a pretty big bearish divergence on Matic. So again, guys, short zone here. Last time I had a short zone on a chart. I'm not saying that I'm 100% right all the time. I'm not saying that every time I do this, we're right to a T. I'm not bragging about being right all the time at all. We're wrong too. But last time we had a short zone here, when I put that short zone box, I feel pretty confident, right? Could we blast through this and absolutely go full-blown bull? Not impossible, right? But looking like it could be a pretty strong rejection here off that 200-day moving average, as well as this bearish divergence forming. I would feel between that 200-day test of the moving average, as well as the bearish divergences on the daily, I would be feeling a little more bearish on Matic, especially because it ripped so much here in the recent past. Shout out to Damian Fowler for the $5 super chat. Thank you very much. ETH Blood Diamond on the 30-minute. Are we dumping? What are the support levels? Let's head over to ETH, baby. I've been waiting for this, guys. 1883. What are the support levels? Let's check it. There it is. 30-minute Blood Diamond on ETH. Let's check it. He's not lying, folks. He's not lying. 30-minute Blood Diamond on Ethereum right here as we barely retest this golden pocket, this local golden pocket. Wouldn't be unlikely to get a move to the downside here. Especially with your money flow coming out on all these different time frames. It's looking a little more bearish, looking like we could come down, especially with that 30-minute Blood Diamond. Printing, not confirmed, but I do think it is likely that we could confirm this. Now, levels to watch on Ethereum. We are at 18. Let's pull up our VP VR. Bada boom. Let's come to our 4-hour and take a look here. Now, obviously, we do have a bunch of levels already on the charts here. I would say your next main level, if we lose this level here, going to be about 1830. Right? 1830 to $1,800 level. 1830 to 1800. 1830 to 1800. That's going to be the next level if we get a quick dump down here. We do have a little bit of a volume gap. Those are the next levels I'm watching. And then again, 1794, still that $1,800 mark is looking like that's going to be your next major level of support. Also, you get that psychological level of support as well. So could be a little stronger there just because of the psychological level. So there are some levels to watch on ETH if we get a dump down. And then about 1,700 even is going to be another level that would be very, very strong. Clan, what is going on, Clan? Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for that Matic. Thank you for that Matic trade. No problemo, brother. Like I said, not financial advice. I'm not saying copycat trade. I'm not telling you to enter a short, but I'm just saying that is looking like it's setting up to be a decent short. So I just like to keep you updated. But hey, no problem. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Let's see. Bada boom, bada boom. Let's see. I've started following that girl, Marin. She used astrology to predict market cycles, and I back tested a lot of her calls, and she is on point a lot. It's not TA, but it's scary interesting. Yes, very, very interesting. I would go ahead and agree with that. It is really interesting. Now, I wish I paid more attention when someone said this to me, but somebody explained to me why the moon cycles are actually so accurate, and it makes a lot more sense than you would think. But yeah, let's go ETH. But yeah, it is very, very interesting. It is very accurate. I don't know why it works. Like I said, someone did explain to me why it actually works. But I wish I remember. I totally forgot. It has something to do with something. I agree, Tim. Very spoiled, cheap, spicy food for sure. Food heaven. Let's go. Diamond sauce. Falling knives are fun. Just saying. Hey, let's go. Shout out to Diamond Sauce. But there you go. There's some levels on ETH as well. Also, guys, all these charts are shared in the Discord if you want to just keep an eye on these levels that I'm watching. I will attempt to fix that privacy issue. Hopefully you guys can see that. Any thoughts on Link? Let's take a look at Link. Yeah, let's take a look at Link. Where is it? Bada boom, coming in at about 852 with the blood diamond on the 4-hour, which caused this initial dump down. Going ahead to the VPVR. Go ahead and close that out. Okay. So levels to watch here on the daily, probably going to look very similar to Bitcoin, and it has a confirmed red dot on the daily. So I would say, with that confirmed red dot on the daily, what about the 16-hour bearish divergence confirmed? 12-hour. I mean, this looks like it could have possibly played out a decent bit. Yeah, same thing here. Bearish divergences on the 12-hour, your 5-hour money flow coming out, 4-hour money flow coming out. You printed your green dot, and now your red dot immediately after there. Yeah, so looking a little bit more bearish on Link here, your 2-hour red dot as well. With money flow crossovers to the red, 3-hour money flow crossover into the red, looking a little more bearish on Link. Tony D with the $5 super chat. Why is Tony D super chatting me so much? Tony D, stop it. But shout out to Tony. Says this community is fire. Thank you for all the continued support. CandleMafia to the moon. Let's go. And Crypto Billy with $1.99. Thank you, sir. Please flat smack that like button. Shout out to Flat Smack and shout out to Crypto Billy and Tony D. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the super chats. But yeah, so Link looking a little more bearish. Let's see if it's got the 30-minute blood diamond. You have one confirmed here. Let's take a look at some levels you could keep an eye on because this is looking a little bit more bearish. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's turn on that VPVR. Bada boom. And maybe let's pull a little Fibonacci. It's been a while since we've pulled the good old fib. You know what I'm saying? Let's go from there. Okay, well, if you pull this little local fib from this high all the way to this swing low, we did get a perfect rejection off of almost a perfect rejection off of that local golden pocket. Zooming out here to find our levels of support. I mean, coming up to so I do just want to take a look at our general range that we're looking at here, guys. Yeah, so you are coming back down again. If we break this higher volume node here, I would say very likely, if this bearish trend continues, very likely we come down and test this value area high coming in at about $8 even, right? Psychological level, and also a value area high, pretty strong levels. Let me go ahead and I'm actually going to mark these out: your value area high, your point of control, and your value area low. And I'm going to label it. I'm going to go ahead and label it here. Bear with me, peeps. Bear with me. VIH, bada boom. POC, bada boom. Value area low, bada boom. And then let's turn it off here. So, guys, I like to pull these volume profiles because, like I said, it's like having a cheat code for trading, right? Because now we know where the value area high, where the POC, and where the value area low are. So we know when we come down to this level, this value area high, and we do not see a strong bounce, we could expect to potentially break down and come closer in towards this point of control. And it kind of just gives us a foundation to trade off of. Sure, you could find levels in between these three major levels. But like I said, the magnet aspect, right? The magnet qualities that the value area has to it can help us kind of predict where price is going to go. So I do think it is likely that we could, if this bearish trend continues, we could potentially come down and see this $8 mark. Going to be strong support, being at a psychological level. And then if we break down, bearishly retest, we could be coming down towards about $6.38. And then, if you lose that level, you would be looking towards the range lows at about $5.92. So there you go. There's some link sauce. Actually looking pretty bearish if you ask me. Okay, let's see. How do you hide your spider lines but not your other TA? I hate it when my chart is clustered or cluttered. Shout out to Travel Tim, not to be confused with TA Tim. This is Travel Tim. There's Travel Tim and TA Tim. They're two different people, guys. I think, or maybe this is TA Tim's alt account. But anyway, shout out to TA Tim, guys. I believe, Tony, correct me if I'm wrong, TA Tim is going to be on the channel this Thursday, I think. So super excited to have him on. We love Tim, TA Tim over here. But with that being said, guys, what the heck was I just going to do? So this is very useful, guys. I highly recommend you guys do this. Maybe I can make a video on how I set this up. And the way I'm able to hide this stuff is by using the object tree. So as you guys know, you pull up this little menu here. You have all your favorited coins. I think if you use TradingView, you probably know a lot about that. But if you scroll all the way down here on the toolbar, you'll see this little stack of boxes. If you click here, it opens up what they call the object tree. And all this is every little dot, every little drawing you do, right? You could see it gets added, right? And then I can exit, I can get rid of all these, right? And they all disappear. So all this does is it just takes all your TA and essentially puts it in a little thing here, so you could turn on and off what you want and what you don't want, right? So, if you don't want your brush, you could turn that off. If you don't want this brush, you could turn that off. If you don't want your fib retracement, you could turn that off, right? You could turn off your horizontal lines of support and resistance, right? And the way I'm able to turn everything off all at once is, let's just come over to our Bitcoin chart here, and you can see that right here, you can make folders, right? So I have all my spider lines in a folder, and if I click hide on that whole folder, all my spider lines go away, and then all my daily support and resistance, and then all my golden pockets, and then all my volume profiles. And then you have some loose stuff up here that you could turn on and off as you please. But yeah, there you go. That's how I do it. Pretty simple, and this is very, very useful, guys. Very useful. I highly recommend if you are not using this, please do, because it allows you to clear up your chart. It allows you to clear up your chart without deleting your lines, right? So you might have thought that, was not possible, but it is. And this is how you do it. And I'm giving away all the secrets right here. So let's go. Shout out to the Mafia. Tony D with another $5 super chat. Shout out to Tony D. On track to hit 10K in Discord within the next 2 days. How should we celebrate? Ooh, baby. I think we let the Mafia decide, guys. How should we celebrate our 10K in Discord? Maybe we do a little Discord party. We hop on, and maybe we do something fun. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe we'll probably do. I covered it up. Oh no. Yeah, that's annoying. How do I fix this problem? Well, here you can see. Now I know that you guys can only see this. I'll just go over it again. You can't see the folders, but if I wanted to put this rectangle and this rectangle in a folder, I could just click this little folder button, boom, and you can see it makes a folder. And then I can say rectangles, right? And then if I want to turn all of the rectangles on and off, I could just turn them on and off all with one button. You could see them highlighted and unhighlighted. And you can see them disappearing on my chart. So that's how you do it, guys. That's how you do it. It's as simple as that. And I highly, highly recommend you do this. It'll keep your charts organized. And hey, sometimes my charts still get away from me. I draw levels. I don't put them back in a folder, whatever it is. You got to keep up with it. But it's definitely very helpful. Especially for me when I'm on a live stream or something, I'm showing a lot of people my charts. Just in general, I show people my charts, even in the office. And I'm pulling up all this stuff, and like they're looking at my chart and they're like, "What is all this?" I'm like, "Okay, hang on. Let's clean it up a little bit. I don't want to confuse you." But there you go. So definitely highly recommend using the object tree. And I believe this is in our trading view tutorial if you guys want to go check that out. Let's see. Let's go. Hummingbird says, dude, cool. Shout out to you, brother. Oh, I see Ham Wizard in chat. What is going on, Ham Wizard? Or as I like to call him, the Pig Magician. What is going on, man? Had no idea you could do that. That's the sauce, guys. We're stirring up the sauce, and I'm throwing it your way. Let's go, guys. I appreciate everybody for being in here. We still got 575 people, guys. We could push this thing over 600 likes. I know we can. Let's go. If you have not hit that like button, should we do the thing we do at the home studio? On the count of 3, if you have not hit that like button, I'm talking to you. Hey, Chris, I'm talking to you. Hey, Connor. Actually, Connor Anderson hit the like button. I know he did. But Joe and Chris and Mike, I'm looking at you guys right now. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, you're the Mike. Yes. Hi. Frankie Candles here. If you have not liked the video, get ready. Put your mouse on that like button, and we're going to see if we could jump this thing up 50 likes in 1 second. I'm going to count to 3, hit that like button, and let's see if we can glitch this thing out again because it worked all the other times we did it. So here we go. Hit the like button in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Will it smash up? We're at 525. I know there's probably a lag. We'll see. It's at 525 right now. Let's see if we can jump it up super, super quick. Let's see. I liked you. Hey, Keely, I appreciate that. I liked you back. You call that a sit-up? You guys doing sit-ups in chat? Let's go. Cody, yeah, we could look at Cody. Woo! Let's see. I liked before that. Oh, no. We got the time. Oh, boom. We just jumped from 525 to 545 in 1 second. That was sick. I love it. It's like, I don't know. It's cool. It's like, oh, 565. Another big jump. Yeah. Dude, I think that YouTube can't do it all at once. I think YouTube does it in like chunks. Yeah, boom. That's crazy. I love glitching out the like button. We should do one stream where nobody hit the like button. Like everybody doesn't hit the like button, and then at the end, everybody hits it on the way out. So it just goes from like 0 to 500 real quick. That'd be sick. Anyway, I already liked it. Too bad. JP, I appreciate you, brother. Hit the like button 3 times. Let's go. Like it, unlike it, like it again. Let's get it. We're almost at 600, guys. Bada boom. Just like that, 10 spins on the wheel. Happened super easy. But yeah, let's see. Cody, yeah, let's take a look at Cody. No problemo. Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. Cody. Yeah, I wonder what the whales are doing here. Are they just trying to scare everybody out, stop hunt everybody, and then just rip it to 28K? Potentially, guys, potentially. But it is looking a little more bearish, in my opinion. At least I can say that, right? Like, there's times where we come on the stream and I'm just like, guys, it's up or down. It's like when I have a bias, right? But if I don't have a bias and I just come up here and pick leaning bearish or bullish just because I have to pick a side, it is counterproductive. But today I can say the charts are looking more bearish, but you want to make sure they're not just, tricking you before it takes the real rip to the upside. But it is looking a little more bearish. I would say I'm leaning bearish today. But taking a look at Cody, money flow crossover into the green with a confirmed red dot on the daily time frame. So, yeah, and you want to understand, guys, that we have been in a pretty bullish environment recently, right? We've seen a lot of moves to the upside. We've seen the altcoins go a little bit crazy. We've seen Ethereum at 2K. Like, who thought that was going to happen so fast? And Bitcoin creeping up towards that macro golden pocket. Pullbacks are common, right? Pullbacks are common, and it doesn't have to be hard, guys. If you look at the red dots on the daily, this is very simple, right? And now, obviously, you don't just want to look at this as your signals, but it's like you get a red dot, typically you come to the downside. You get a red dot, bada boom, you come to the downside. You get a red dot here, bada boom, you come to the downside. Red dot here, bada boom, you come to the downside. Red dot here, bada boom, you come to the downside, right? I don't think we have to continue to do that. You get a red dot here, bada boom, to the downside, right? So if you're seeing other things that are looking bearish on the charts, and we're about to print a red dot, or we are currently printing that red dot on the daily, you get what I'm saying, right? Like, could it get invalidated? Sure. If things go super bullish, can we print the red dot and then immediately print a green dot? Absolutely. We've seen it happen on the 2-day a few times in the recent past, right? Right here, you get a red dot, immediately print a green dot. Red dot, immediately print a green dot. Red dot, 2 days later, print a green dot, right? So you do want to just kind of realize that, you could get invalidated, but just general, right? The 16-hour looking bearish, the 12-hour looking bearish, lower time frames, money flow coming out, 1, 2, 3, 4-hour money flow coming out, right? Red dot on the daily. It's just about confluence, guys. It's just about taking what the charts give us and taking the probability and putting it in our favor. So yeah, just wanted to cover that. Back to Cody. Let's see. I think it's COTI, right? Bada boom. So on the daily, you have a confirmed red dot. Obviously, you're coming down just a little bit here. I don't think we've ever looked at Cody on the. I don't think we've ever looked at Cody on the stream, but not quite at that 200-day moving average just yet. But let's go ahead and pull a. I want to pull a fib from that little. Okay, yeah. So see, look how this confluence plays out, guys. Right, like if we were pumping right now, this would be very, very strong level of resistance. This would be short city, in my opinion, right? If the golden pocket, the 200-day, that would be short city, kind of similar to what we're seeing happen on Matic. Let me just pull that local golden pocket and see if there's the same confluence. I actually don't think it was that one. I think it's this one, potentially. Yeah, I mean, you are getting that, you do have that confluence on Matic as well. But again, back to Cody. I'm not going to leave you hanging on Cody, don't worry. Shout out to Tony for the super chat. Milestone 1 complete. Here is your present. If we hit 650 likes, I will double down on the super chat. Oh, hey, let's go. Shout out to Tony D. Always showing support for the channel. But yeah, guys, 610 likes. Thank you so much. 574 people still in here. Stick around for that Cody sauce. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and see what we got going here. So, again, just going to be pulling a... shout out to Meza. I see you, brother. I see you. Yeah, Blocktopia we could check out as well. Just looking for some confluence here, guys. Just taking a look. Okay, pull up that VPVR. Let's find out where the volume is at. Okay, bada boom, bada bing. Let me shut this. Boom. Okay. Yeah, so to the downside is the question. How low can we go? Okay. So we are sitting here at the right underneath the point of control, currently rejecting that point of control. I mean, depending on which where you're looking at this volume profile, depending on how much price action you're looking at. But we are sitting right below this point of control when looking at this range here. But I would say, let's give it there. Boom. Get rid of this. Get out of here. Okay. So, and then I just do want to, I'm actually going to pull this. Yeah. So you do have a local. Yeah. So you are rejecting from a local golden pocket. I would say next level to watch out for on Cody is going to be about 9 cents. And then below that, I would look at about almost 7 cents even, right? 0.069. So almost 7 cents even. These are 2 levels I would watch for a potential pullback. Yeah, you do have some levels in here, on the micro, but yeah, these are the major levels I would look for. About 9 cents is going to be that next major level of support. So keep an eye out on Cody. Crypto Billy with the $49.90 with the $50 super chat. I appreciate you, brother. Why? Because I love me some Frankie Candles. Support the boss, LFG. Crypto Billy, you're gonna get it one day, brother. You're gonna get it. When this channel is huge, bro. I'm guys, just know I am not gonna forget all the support that we had when this thing blows. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Thank you so much for the $50 super chat. Crypto Billy, for real, bro. It cannot explain how appreciative I am of all your support, not only through the crazy super chats, but also through everything you do as a mod, which is more than any other mod on YouTube. That goes for all of our mods. So shout out to Crypto Billy, dude. You are really, you are severely an OG. I know it doesn't really make sense, but like you are the most severe case of an OG. Let's get it. Shout out to all the mods. But yeah, shout out to Crypto Billy. You're the man. I appreciate all the support, brother. Mike says, Frankie, there is a big rising wedge on BTC getting close to the end of the pattern, hitting bottom of the range now. Can you check it out? Yes, I think I know what you're looking at for the most part. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Yeah, this thing does not know what it wants to do. Okay. Let's see. Guys, it does seem like Bitcoin gets really indecisive while we are on the stream. And then as soon as I sign off, I get in the car, I pull up to my house, I sit back down to look at the charts, as I always do, and I'm just like, okay, cool, the most insane thing just happened, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, Bitcoin just ripped to 100K in the 30 seconds I was off the stream in between locations. Yeah, I think I know. I think I see a lot of people looking at this. Let's see. I mean, I'm just gonna rough this out. Why is this the ugliest? What is this? Why is this line? What is good with this? Guys, this is ew. What is, ugh. Why is this so big? Good God. Okay. I don't even know why it's yellow. I don't know how any of that changed. Anyway, but yeah, I'm just going to kind of rough this out here. So yeah, I mean, depending on how you draw it, let's see. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of, I'm not going to draw this level exactly, but this is basically what everyone's seeing, this kind of rising wedge here. Now, statistically and probability wise, if you're looking at patterns, essentially rising wedges, they break down most of the time. A lot of rising, like ascending patterns will break down, and a lot of falling patterns break up. That's generally how it works. So yeah, these do break down. I don't know the exact percentage. 60, 70% of the time, 68% of the time, 69% of the time, whatever it is, they break down more often than they break up. Doesn't mean you can't break up. I will say that, right? These bearish continue. I mean, you could even consider this still. You can look at this as, which would be essentially like the same thing. You could essentially see this as a bear flag as well, right? It's a bear flag. It is wedging, right? We could say that wedging. But essentially it's a bearish consolidation pattern. Now, again, these are right until they're wrong. But you could see this breakdown. And it is getting close to the end of the pattern here, so we could see it break down. Maybe that's what it is, right? Last time I think Chemistry Bro brought up a rising wedge on ETH. That thing broke down in a textbook manner. Maybe we see this thing break down just like that. But yeah, they do break down most of the time. So maybe that's the thing that kind of drags us out, right? We had all these bear flags, right? Bear flag. And then this is going to be our little rising wedge that breaks down. So, but possibly, we'll have to keep an eye on it. But yes, I totally see what you're looking at. It is what you're looking at. I agree with you. So yeah, let's see. Susie Swiss, shout out to Susie. I appreciate you so much for that $25 super chat. Thank you for all you do for the community. Your constant grind does not go unnoticed. Hashtag bing bong. Susie, that means a lot to me. I will say that, guys. It really does go a long way. I know we have super chats now, and Susie, I appreciate that $25 super chat more than you can imagine. Trust me. I got to eat too. So shout out. I appreciate the support. But guys, just the kind comments they go a long way. They go a longer way than you probably think. If you're commenting on my videos, I see them. I read them. I respond to as many as I possibly can. And it does make a huge difference because it is a stressful, long hour job, right? I have to constantly thinking about this, constantly working on this. It's a 24-hour job, right? If I'm not looking at the charts, I'm working on a video. If I'm not working on a script, I'm shooting. If I'm not shooting, I'm editing. If I'm not editing, I'm on the charts. If I'm not in the Discord, I'm over here on a live stream. If I'm not on a live stream, I'm trading, right? So it's very long hours. It's not a typical day job. I don't get to go home and just relax, eat dinner. That's not really what happens. I go home and I grind. So those comments go a long way. So shout out to Susie. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate you. Let's see. But it's not a flag anymore because the flag is bigger than the body. So it's a wedge. Yeah. Gary, yes. I forget who I was watching yesterday. And they were referring to it as a bear flag, which is like, yeah, sure, but it is 100% a wedge. I agree with you because it is pinching, right? I guess you can consider that pinching. So it is definitely a wedge. I agree with you. All right, let's see. BTC just bouncing off the bottom of the local POC. John Wick, guys, John Wick in chat. Don't mess with that guy. Trust me, he knows what he's doing. Yeah. Interesting. BTC just bouncing off the local. Yeah, hey, it could just be a bounce before it falls. Let's see. Thanks for checking out the wedge, Frankie. I appreciate you, brother. Mike, no problemo. Shout out to Cats Are Us. Hey, Cats Are Us in the chat, guys. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Says, I love cats, but I also love Frankie Candles. Shout out to Cats Are Us. I love you back. I love cats too. Definitely a dog guy. I gotta say, I'm more a dog guy than a cat guy, but I've owned many, many, many cats. And Tony D actually is a very special cat that we love so much. Shout out to Bear. But yes, shout out to Cats Are Us. I love cats too, and I love you back. Thank you for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. It is what it is. Rising channel. Let's go. It was Steve, Mr. MM. He's back from holiday. Oh, baby. Now then, Frankie, always a pleasure, buddy. Mohammed, absolutely always a pleasure, my man. Thank you for being here. V-Slim, what is going on, V-Slim? I love you, brother. I'm here. What did I miss? V-Slim, nothing, dude. We waited for you. I wasn't going to start without you, dude. Come on. Would you... I'm not gonna start without you, bro. So now that V-Slim's here, thank you all for tuning in. Let's go ahead and say what's up to chat before we jump into the chart. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Shout out to V-Slim. You didn't miss too much, man. Yeah, not too much. Something else. Forever Young says, I love cats, Brody. Shout out. Crypto Zombie says, bing bong. Making YouTube videos and having a regular life is a full-time job. Coming from a fellow YouTuber, aka hashtag or at Blanchard's Bees. Shout out to Blanchard's Bees. We love you. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate all your support. Guys, another thing to realize here that I do just want to point out, another thing is you're getting this like aggressive doji candle, right? Now, the wick on the top is definitely longer than the wick on the bottom. Now, I would consider this an indecision candle, but you could see, I don't think I talk about this a lot, and I think it is important for people to realize we don't talk about candlestick patterns that much. I think I do have a couple videos about it. But one thing you can do is something that can help you find reversals is just looking at your candlesticks, right? You could look at your price action, but you look at your candlesticks as well, right? Because your candlesticks tell a story, right? You could see, as I hate looking at regular candles, but it does help. You can see here. Price comes down, right? This is the sauce, guys. We're almost going over time here, but I'm giving you the sauce. Here's the sauce, right? Price is coming down. And now you're starting to get, obviously you start to get a little bit of a bounce here. You can, on top of other things, with other confirmations, something that you can add confirmation with your trades is looking at the candlesticks. Now, this is a bullish candle. And you might be like, well, how do you know the difference between a bullish and a bearish candle? I know a lot of you probably know this, but for anybody who doesn't know, I think this just quick little thing could kind of put the bug in your ear. Maybe you can, we'll make some more videos about it in the future. But this is a bullish candle. Now, why is this a bullish candle? And it's simple. You don't have to memorize all these different candles. There's shooting star candles. There's bullish hammers, bearish hammers, doji candles, dragonfly dojis. There's all different kinds of candles, but you don't really necessarily have to remember them all if you just remember what they mean, right? Now, you could see here you came down and then you start getting a bounce, right? Now, a way you could have known that this was going to reverse is because this is a bullish candle. Why is it a bullish candle? Because what this candle is telling you is that the bears pushed the price all the way down here, right? They pushed the price all the way down to about 20,698, 20,700, right? They pushed the price all the way down here, and then the bulls came in and ate it all back up. It could not stay down here, and then you're left with this long wick on the downside. When you have the long wicks, or tails as some people call them, if you have the long wicks on the bottom of the candle, it's showing you that the bears tried to push the price down, but the bulls were there. The bulls were ready. Like, nope. Push it right back up. You're not getting any lower than this. They push the price back up, and that can indicate a reversal, right? And that could and you did. You got that reversal, right? Now here, you did get somewhat of a doji here, but then right here you have this. You could call this like a shooting star candle, but again, you don't need to know the fancy names. It's essentially just showing you the opposite of what this showed you, right? Bulls tried to push the price all the way up, and the bears were like, not coming up here. Boom, shoved it right back down, and you closed this shooting star candle, right? And it's showing that price came up, could not stay up there, got pushed back down. There's too much selling pressure, and it starts a reversal to the downside, right? Well, I guess this technically started the reversal to the downside, but there you go. I think this could really help a lot of people just kind of understand, just another way that you could kind of see that you could get a reversal. Now I know this was another big thing. Let me see if I don't know if I'm going to be able to, I don't even really remember where this was. Where is it? There was like right here, here's another one, right? You got a green candle on your weekly, but it was essentially a shooting star. Bulls tried to push it up. They shoved it back down. So you see this blue candle close, and you close that bearish candle with the long wick to the upside, showing that the bulls tried to reach and the bears shut them down. You would expect to move to the downside, and you get it, right? So just a little bit of extra sauce for you guys. If you're looking for a little extra sauce, there you go. And then obviously you have all different other types of reversal candles and reversal patterns. Shout out to Solar Flare. Can you take a look at Gala? Yes, let's go back to Heikinashi candles and take a look at Gala before we get to spinning this wheel, guys. We still got 550 people in here, guys. Smash that like button. We're going for 700 likes on tonight's stream. I just changed the number as we go, but we're going for 700 likes, guys. If we get to 700, I'll give you 15 spins on the wheel. Let's go. Guys, also, if you want a giveaway in the recent past, we are having trouble with Nami Wallet. You will get your NFT. It's my personal promise to you. You will get your NFT. Everything is tracked. Just give us a little bit of time. We're trying to figure it out. There's a problem with Nami Wallet. We're not sure what it is, but you will get your NFT. It just might be a little bit delayed. Just wanted to let you guys know that. But smash that like button and get us to 700 likes, Mafia. Let's get it. Taking a look at Gala here. Where are we at? Boom. There we go. I've lost my mind, guys. I've lost my mind. This is another coin, guys, that we were showing you was in a bullish consolidation pattern, and we got a little fake out, right? We got a little, not a fake out, but we got like a little fake pump. Now, granted, it did come up and hit this first target. This was my first target, but it did technically hit this first target. We are getting rejection, but from when we called it, we did come up about 20%. So all those altcoins we were looking at did get at least a 20% pop. So even if we don't get them the breakouts for that 100% gain that we were looking at on a lot of the altcoins, they did play to a nice 20%. So shout out to anybody who keeps an eye on that Discord or on the stream and was able to take advantage of that information. Shout out to you guys. But taking a look here, we did get a little move for Gala, and we did get a little move for Gala up about 20% from where we called that you should start watching it. But main levels that we're watching here is, pulling up that VPVR, you could kind of see this level. Once we break this level of resistance, it's going to be a pretty quick shot up to about 8 cents even, where you may find a little bit of what I like to call psych resistance. And yes, psych is spelled S-I-K-E. Psychological resistance, guys. I'm kidding. I know it's not how you spell psych. You are going to get a little bit of psychological resistance here. But essentially, that's your first level of resistance that you're going to run into. But the next price target for a decent sized pump would be about 9 cents, right? So hopefully we can get through that level up to 9 cents. And then if we go mega bull and Bitcoin does rip up to about 28 to 30K and ETH continues up, we could get hopefully that 130% run all the way up to about, $1.38. And even, obviously this is way more on the bullish end, but maybe even up to, upwards of $2. So, and you can see, right, we're not just like getting these levels from nowhere. You can see, once you get up to, did I say $2? I did not mean $2. I'm sorry, guys. Misspoke there. Let me just get rid of this so I can see, 20 cents, not $2, 20 cents. I apologize. But yeah, bringing up that VPVR, you can see you do have a decent bit of volume there. And it gets pretty close to your value area high. Your value area high does come in at about 23 cents, right? So that's another level to watch. But bringing up Market Cipher B, looking similar to Bitcoin, your 16-hour is confirmed red dot on your 16 and your 12 hour. So yeah, looking very similar to Bitcoin on Gala, and there are some levels to watch. If we do get a dump, some levels to keep an eye on are going to be this level right here at about almost 6 cents even. If you lose that, I'd be looking towards the lower end of this range at about 5 cents. So there you go. Yeah. Hey, I don't know how to say your first name. Cirilo Gonzalez says, so you're just making up these words, shooting star? I know it does sound like a dragonfly doji. I know they're crazy. I don't really, it's just something I have in the back of my mind, right? I don't trade based off of candlestick patterns, but they're worth it to know, right? Because they can give you a little extra confluence, right? If you see a bearish divergence as you're coming up to a key level of resistance that has multiple levels of confluence there, making it a strong level, you have the bearish div, you have the money flow coming out, you have a strong sell on Lux Algo, and then you have a reversal candle, then it's, there's just an extra level of confluence there. Bear, oh my God. This guy literally made a YouTube alt account just for his cat. Shout out to Bear with the $2 super chat. Miss my uncle Frankie, meow, I'm a cat. Shout out to Bear, one of the best cats ever to live and walk this earth. Shout out to Bear. Thank you for the super chat. Crypto Sammy, I see you. But guys, I know our stream deck is broken. Guys, it just freezes. It works for like half the show, and then I have to unplug it and plug it back in. And a lot of times it doesn't even fix it. You ain't cutting me off on my watch. You can't turn me off on my own show. The stream deck just rug pulled my stream, guys. Unbelievable. I will not go down without a fight. The stream deck just tried to shut me up. Nate says this man made a YouTube for Bear. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, whoops. I try to fix the stream deck. It heard me talking trash and it just cut the stream. But we're back. You can't shut me down. But I am going to have to get up to change my screen again, because it is time to spin that wheel of pain and pleasure. Where the likes at 675, guys. Let's run it up to 700. If we're going to spin it 10 times, because you guys got us to 600 likes. If we get to 700 likes before we are done spinning, I will give you guys the extra spins. That is a promise. Okay. Well, somebody rug pulled our wheel. What is going on? Oh yeah, not happy about that, guys. Not happy. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna go ahead and we'll do blank. Okay. Copy, add. Okay, and then I know you can't see my screen. That's about to change. Okay. So, okay, and then I'm just going to move this like that. No, do it like that. Giveaway. All right, there we go. Let's get it. And give me 1 second so I can share my screen again, but I got to run around the Rosie or whatever that thing is. 16 to 700. Let's go. Shout out to Vulcan Abi. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that, guys. That's a absolute nightmare. Okay, here we go. Bada boom, guys! Don't forget, meet our iced coffees meant to be iced. Nespresso. Shout out to Nespresso. They're doing a never mind. Anyway, guys, here we go. Let's go ahead and spin this dang wheel. What's up, people? Alexander, welcome. Thank you for being here. How do we join the giveaway? You can't give. Okay, so the mods, if you guys can drop the links, if you want to enter the giveaway, you're going to have to go click on these links, leave a like and a comment, and you will be entered to win the giveaway. But with that being said, this giveaway is going to be stacked for Friday. We picked the winners on Friday. We do have rollover from last Friday that we're going to give away some crypto this week, but we're not going to do it tonight. So if you want to win this giveaway, you can't enter yet. So don't worry. But when we upload our next video on Wednesday, you will have to like and comment on that video, be a subscriber, and then you will be able to enter that giveaway. But you don't have to worry about it right now. We're not there just yet. We're just picking how many giveaways we will do on Friday, if that makes sense. Okay, thanks, boss. Love you. Hey, no problem. I appreciate you, brother. Let's see. Is tonight part 2 of the giveaway from Friday? King Enzo. Shout out to King Enzo. Enzo, thank you for being here again. We put an ad. That's how you know it's time to end the stream, guys, because my brain is turning off. But if you want to. No, we're not doing that giveaway today. Short answer. We put a poll in the Discord for you guys to vote on which crypto you want to give away. So we'll probably call the winners for that tomorrow. And then to win that, there are 2 videos. The last 2 pre-recorded videos, not YouTube Shorts. The last 2 full videos, the Lux Algo videos that we posted last week. Like and comment on those videos. You can get 2 entries. So you just got to like, comment, and be a subscriber on both of those videos. You get 2 entries to win the crypto. With all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and spin. Oh, boy. I'll just give you guys... we're almost at 700 likes, so we got 10 spins until we hit 700. And then we'll see how many giveaways we can get. Let's go. Let's see. There we go. Started off straight off with a giveaway, guys. Let's get it. Spin number 2. Let's go, baby. Spin number 2. Blank. Nothing on that one. Let's go. Can I finish the 10 spins before we get 700 likes? Ken Frank saved some money this week. Doesn't look like it's looking too good. We got 2 more likes. Oh, boy. Bada boom. And 1 more like. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on, baby. Come on. Give it to him. Give it to him. 700 likes. Let's go, guys. I appreciate y'all so much. Don't tell any of my New York friends I said y'all because they'll roast me. Go back to New York. They'll beat me. You said y'all? What do you think? You're Southern now? I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Come on, baby. Come on. Give him another spin. Give him another spin. We don't care about blank. We want giveaways. No whammies. Let's go. Hey, guys. Just got here before the end. Smash the like on the way in. Let's go. Jack Destiny, thank you for being here. The wheel. Welcome to the wheel of rug pulls. There you go. If you guys are looking for that video that you need to like and comment on, Crypto Anon just posted one of them. And oh, there we go. Yeah, mods are posting those links if you guys want to get in there. Bada boom. Here we go. Griff says we love you too. I love you back. Rigged. It's rigged. Oh, baby. That was a close one too. I'm just spinning. I don't know how many spins we've done so far. And yeah, thanks, boss. Love you. Yeah, no problem. Kois. I hope it's Kois. I don't know how to say your name. I apologize. Let's see how many spins we got. 9. Got 9 spins. Oh, baby. We got 5 more. Let's go, baby. Country grammar. Let's go. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm not going to lie. Y'all is the most convenient word I've ever heard in my entire life. There we go. Another giveaway. Let's get it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm taking y'all. I don't care if my New York friends think it's lame. I'm saying y'all because it's a convenient word. It's just convenient. It is. Let's see. I'm from New York, and that happened to me. Y'all is an everyday word now. Yeah, it's too convenient of a word to not slip up and say. Like, I try not to say it, and I still slip up and say it. It's very hard not to. Give it to him. Oh, that was a rug. That was a rug right there. What do we got? 13. You still got 2 more spins. Let's go, baby. Give him 1 more giveaway. Give him 1 more. Come on. Hit him with it. Oh, what a scam. What a scam. What a scam. Let's go. And like I said, guys, I think 2-hour live streams hurt my stomach because literally I'm talking very loud, so I slightly tense my abs when I talk, which you could probably imagine that's how it works. My abs literally burn sometimes after the stream. because I talk so much. So I never thought I would talk so much one day that my stomach would hurt. Also, a testament to, we'll give you one more for good luck. Let's get it. Also a testament to, I've not been to the gym in months. So also probably part of the reason. There we go. Give one more giveaway. Let's get it, baby. Connor Anderson say, we got you saying, y'all, now all you need is a few rifles, an American flag, and before you know it, you'll be wearing oh God. I'm only not going to say that because I feel like YouTube, I try to be very careful about what we say on YouTube because I don't want to get copyright strikes or deal with any of that. But I see you, Connor Anderson. Hey, I'll just tell you what. We got the rifles taken care of. So shout out to you. I appreciate you, Connor. Liquidity for sell on PMX is garbage. My stomach hurts. My stomach hurts when TC talks. Oh, God. Let's see. Frankie, stop drinking milk and wearing ab stimulator before the streams. Oh, my God, a little thing that electrocutes you. Oh, God. All right, guys. Let me just go back to my face camera real quick. So with all that being said, guys, I appreciate your patience with all of this technical difficulties as we work this out. But hey, that's what makes you guys OGs. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. Thank you. I hope you guys learned something on tonight's stream. I hope I gave you some clarity into the markets. Like I said, looking a little bit more bearish for the short term, at least. I appreciate every single one of you guys are killing me in chat right now. But with all that being said, guys, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you more than you could possibly imagine. This is going to be one of those awkward streams where I say Frankie Candle's out and run off screen. But thank you all for tuning in. Thank you so much for the 700 likes. Not too bad for a Monday. Let's make this the norm. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time, 5:45, right after ATB, Eastern Standard Time. That's all I got. I love each and every single one of you. Frankie Candle's out. Bing bong.